Hello?
Yes, we are joined once again by G-Man.
G-Man Tractor
He
Man.
just appeared from the void.
Of the other side of the holler.
Yep.
Speaking of, as soon as I got here, I was telling Jesse about the new Black Ops 7, and it is just not looking good for Call of Duty.
I'm gonna put it this way. It is a glorified DLC.
Again?
Well, I think a big part of... Now, just take this with a grain of salt. Battlefield 6 hits on a lot of nostalgia from the older games.
It does.
Like 3?
It does.
3, 4, their previous successes.
3 was like the biggest one, wasn't
3
it?
was huge. 4 was probably bigger.
Yeah.
Because 3 was so big. And it hits on a lot of nostalgia. And it's a completely different game, obviously, than compared to previous titles. But
Yeah.
I think Call of Duty's trying to do the same thing. I think they had a game plan for Black Ops 7, and then they seen how well Battlefield 6 was doing, so now all their trailers are starting to focus more towards the nostalgic part of it. They're bringing Black Ops 2 maps, Black Ops 2 guns.
They already did that, though, with Cold War.
Oh, yeah, but now they're, like, capitalizing on it. Like, the DSR's back. It's supposedly around, like, Black Ops 2. Like, they're trying to reimagine Black Ops 2, I think's what they're shooting for.
Hilarious part.
And it's
You know
it's
how old
just
we
so
are?
nasty to see it, because, really.
You know how old we are? Black Ops 2 is just set in the past now.
Yeah.
So
Right,
from
Yes.
Come next year, Black Ops 2 is set
It's this
entirely
year.
in the past. Well, this
Yep.
is the year it took place, 2025.
Yeah.
And then next year, it's completely in the past.
Yep. From everything that I've read on it, they've brought back hijacked, standoff, all of the OG Black Ops 2 maps.
Yeah, like there's maps that may have already been repeated, because I think Raid was brought back in Cold War, wasn't it?
It was.
Or Vanguard, one of the two. Cold War and Vanguard.
Standoff.
They brought back some of like the classic maps that we loved, but we didn't play those games because they were already going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold War was the last one I played, and then I played 6,
Yeah.
and then that one was like, I'm over it.
Me and you played 6 zombies and just broke the fucking game.
Broke the game immediately. We had that freaking, what was that kind? The jet gun? Or?
Just standing there going. Me and you were taking videos on on rampage mode on around 120, just going.
Yeah, I've got a clip of us just sitting in the bank behind the counter, just side by side. Just
One hand on the
tapping-
controller at round 120 something, just tapping the
tapping
R1
the
button.
trigger, not having to move, not having to do anything.
We could have literally sat there for probably days
Yeah,
and just tap. Whenever those gigantic tentacle monsters pop up, the abominations or whatever.
you had to play it a little bit because it was like every 7 rounds.
But it was
one of those
super
would
easy
spawn.
because one of us would just pull out the mech suit and just just
the mutant injection.
yes.
Hell yeah. It was fun while it was new, and then once the multiplayer kind of started to grind on us, it was like, okay.
The last one I loved, MW3. I couldn't get over it.
That was a good one. It was a good one. I'm still sour about the campaign. I wish they had done it a little better, but multiplayer was fantastic.
Did you play Black Ops 6 campaign or no?
Yeah. I don't remember if I beat it or not, but I played it.
I don't even know what the campaign is on this new one, on 7. They
No,
say,
actually, I take that back. I was playing... You remember... Did you play the MW3 campaign at all?
yes.
There was one mission in there where it was like put you in a shipyard, and it was just like, go. Like you free roam the map, find stuff, get through it, find your own way through the map.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was lazy because there's no story. It's just a free roam map. You go and you find guns and stuff, and you just get through the map how you want to. I thought that was lazy. Look at every Call of Duty game ever. Very linear, story-driven campaigns, gritty. And then it just kind of, there you go. We just made a shipyard, now you can run through it. I got to a mission like that in Black Ops 6. Spawns you in the desert, hands you a tablet, and says go. And I went, And that's as far as I got. Mm-hmm. So that's right. That's as far as I got. I didn't beat it. I did start playing a new game called Deadside, though.
What is that
It
about?
come out in April 2020. Have you played DayZ at all, or like watched anything on DayZ?
Yeah.
It's DayZ, but like DayZ easy mode, as far as like the survival aspect. You can't get sick.
It's
You
like
can't,
a huge, so that game's like a huge survival multiplayer.
Yes. Yeah, you've got 2 options of PvE and PvP. 2 different servers. PvE, the AI is vicious. They're vicious. They're accurate. They're deadly. They're relentless. If they see you, they start chasing you. And, like, you got to sprint the fuck away from them for them to go back and leave you alone. But it's like you got to find... You can build bases and stuff. So, like, Grayson, he's been playing it. He played it a lot last night after I had gotten off. Made, like, a big sniper tower and stuff. And you got to, like, find weapons. And you can craft, like, bandages and shit like that. Like, it's actually a pretty cool fucking game. And for it to just kind of pop up on the radar, I was like, oh... That's kind of fucking cool. I like this. Because I'd tried DayZ. I'm not too crazy about DayZ.
There's a lot of stuff to learn in that. From the
There's
videos I
so
watched.
much shit on DayZ. And to port it to console, because it works really well on PC.
Because you got like that whole...
Yeah, like I'm sure it works out great on PC. Because all your inventory, you can navigate it real easy and craft real easy. But on a console, it's like you're sitting here D-padding and trying to find shit and where's this and where's that.
Meanwhile, there's somebody shooting at your ass.
Yeah, so it's like we just chose us a PvE server. We didn't want to have to be facing other people. There's only like 800 people playing this game. It's essentially dead. Now, the highest player count I seen on the server we were playing on was 12 out of 70. That was the highest player count. So it's like it's essentially just an empty map full of AI and shit you can loot and build. And it was actually pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. I'm looking forward to playing it some more.
There's a guy that I watch on YouTube by the name of Anarchy HD, and he's an admin on like 4 or 5 different DayZ servers.
Yeah.
And one of them is called Sunnyville, and he goes around finding cheaters.
Oh, I think I've seen YouTube shorts of that guy.
He'll go around, torture them for a little bit. Make sure that they're using aimbot and ESP, wall hacks, and everything like that. Well, there was one that I watched of him. He spawned in a grizzly bear right on top of this guy because he's able to. He's the admin of the server. So he spawned in this grizzly bear right on top of this guy. And this grizzly bear is just mauling this guy, and the guy's not dying. So he just, okay, click, 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 click. There's like 20 of them now.
Jeez.
And
Deadside has wolves. It doesn't have bears.
I was watching all of that and everything just transpire. And after he got done with that one guy, there's another one that popped up on the server. So he's banned this guy. The whole chat feed's going, oh God, shit, shit, get wrecked, and everything like that in the chat of the server. And because it pops up when an admin bans somebody in server chat. And it's funny.
I've not seen any new games coming out on the radars that actually look good. I know there's, Lauren's really not upset, she's excited for it, the new Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
In 2028.
That last one was shambles whenever they first
When it
released
first
You
came
remember?
out, I heard that it was just terrible. Nobody could play it. It was crashing all
It
the
wasn't
time.
like that the game was bad.
2020.
Yeah, it wasn't like the game was bad. It was just poorly optimized.
Like, you would just have, like, the characters walking around, like, just
like,
T-pose.
they just couldn't get it. And then apparently they've released several updates and fixed it. And she's played it probably 6 times, 7 times. You know, some new games, new saves. She's loving that. She's really excited for that new one because it's going to be multiplayer. It's gonna be online multiplayer.
That Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
I played it on the PS4 when it first came out.
That was terrible.
And the PS4.
I've been playing DVD with my cousin, but I've been putting her on the PS4, and a DVD's kind of like a PC game. So every time you click DVD, you just hear my PS4 go, and I'm like, "There's a plane taking off in the house." She's like, "You need to buy another PS5 and keep playing."
Oh my
I'm
god!
like,
Nah. It'll last.
Dude, I've been dominating these people. I've been watching just YouTube videos on like how to just run the killers around. So I'm just Nicolas Cage in the game, just getting chased. Dude, this person chased me for about 4 gens, and it was about 6 or 7 minutes. Couldn't kill me. Finally got me, and was just so. And whoever the killer was so pissed. I was just sitting there on the hook, and they were just standing there staring at me, just hitting me just over and over again.
I have terrible luck in that game. I'm always like the first one killed, and if I'm not, it's because I was hiding in a bush.
Yeah.
Like, I have ran that same green coat, black pants, and face paint with the long hair.
You run those good perks, though. Like
all the
Deliverance.
all the stealth perk Deliverance.
As long as you don't get killed first and you unhook somebody, you can just unhook yourself right off the rip.
Oh, well, I think you only get one unhook per game, don't you? Yeah. I like that, and I don't scare the crows, so like they don't get sound cues when I'm moving around. I have silent footsteps, so I can sprint right past the crows, and they can't hear me. So that's the only way that I'm able to play. It's just stealth. Mm-hmm. I can't, like, if I try to juke, it's not gonna work.
The people I watch on YouTube to do it, they just take off sprinting and just try to run towards pallets, just drop them, and then just be running away from the fucking killer. Just try to get as much distance as humanly possible.
So Dad plays a lot of Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
That's his
jam.
On the
Buttered
PS
sausage.
On
it's the Halloween
PS4.
event too, by the way.
On the PS4.
Yeah.
So what I did is sometime last year, I went up to my buddy's place up in Dunlap and got a official firmware PS3, just a half.
Yeah, because you bricked your other one.
No, it still works. I still play it from time to time. But what I did is I got that PS3, the official firmware one, and I bought Just Cause 2 for Dad. We started playing it one Saturday or one Sunday morning. I was off of work. And we started playing it. We played it for couple hours, and Dad couldn't figure out. He figured out the controls, but going from the PS3 controller or the PS4 controller
to the PS3 controller
to the PS3 controller, the size difference.
Isn't that crazy though? Like how through each console we get so used to the way that controller feels, and we're like, we're never going to be able to use another controller. PS4 comes out and it's like, oh my god, okay, now we're never going to be able to use a different controller. Now the PS5's out and it's like, if I hold a PS4 controller, I'm so glad the PS5 changed up so much. I love that controller.
You remember whenever PlayStation Network shut down?
Yeah, the outage.
I have a theory about that. I wonder if, because remember they've been hacked before, like way back.
Yeah.
2011.
I wonder if they paid a company, like a cybersecurity company, to be like, hey, do all you can, see if there's any holes in our system, which is why they never said nothing about it, because they paid some company to shut it down.
I don't know, because I feel like if you're collaborating with a company that's capable of getting through your firewalls and shutting down your system, they're not actually going to shut down your system. They're just going to say, hey, if we push this button, yeah, you're done. So there's your hole. There's your hole. Because if you're collaborating with them, there's like, hey, this is PlayStation fucking Network. Don't actually shut it down. But if you do have the ability, tell us. I feel like they actually got hacked because they lost like a bunch of credit card details and like people's information. Like they lost a lot of that stuff, and it got just brought out into the open. They just sell that shit. I mean, that data goes to all these companies, your emails, your phone numbers. That's why everybody started getting like spam texts from numbers we had never seen before. Your robocalls go through the roof. You better hope that nobody's bought your debit card information.
Yeah,
because then it's like. Because they can just buy that shit. Hackers just sell that stuff.
Unlike the deep web and stuff.
Yeah, they just sell like social security numbers, IDs, anything that they can steal from the network.
That's another thing I want to bring up. I saw a video.
Did they find out who it was?
I've not even researched. I don't know if they found out who it was.
So I watched a video. It was a couple weeks back. Our social securities numbers, they're always available.
Oh yeah, no, that database has been breached so many times that's like they just go in there and pick and choose whose data they want to take. Yeah. Like, it's not secure at all. But normal plebeians like us probably don't have much to worry about because it's like somebody may pull up our social and just say, "Oh, this is just some random guy with $5 in his bank account. Yeah. I don't care anything about this guy." They're only going after the big fish.
Yeah,
and it's like anytime you have a transaction on your account. I think it's around $8,000 to $9,000. They have software built in, where it's like if the network of any kind is like monitoring monetary transactions,
didn't they?
That's for the federal government. If it's over $600, they're like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah.
What we doing? What we doing? But like for people that are trying to steal your data, they don't care about $600 fucking dollars. You know, they want money. They want grands.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like $8,000-$9,000. They have programs that'll just watch that shit and just, oh hey, let's start looking into this guy. Maybe he's got a lot of money.
That happens to a lot of, like Jeff Bezos. I'm pretty sure he got one of those texts, and I guess he clicked on it, the CEO of Amazon, and he got his shit exposed.
Ooh, well, yeah, hell, that Pegasus isn't it? What's called?
That was Pegasus software.
Pegasus software. That's crazy now because you don't even have to click on anything now. They just need your phone number.
Well, that brings up the whole quantum computing AI encryption is going to mean nothing soon.
Nothing.
Because
The two-factor authentication is going to mean nothing.
Yeah, because I mean they'll just be able
they're
to.
saying like they can just crack your password and crack everything, and like a quantum computing AI can just go.
Yep. Even if you have two-factor authentication where it texts your phone a code. With that type of shit,
They could probably intercept it.
They can intercept the message. Your phone may not even get the message,
Oh yeah,
and they'll just type in the code like you.
with the
done.
speed of it. With
It's
the
done.
speed of
It's
it, yeah.
instant, and they're in.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Ultron.
Delete all your dick pics if you got them, because now they're going on the internet.
Good thing I did that.
Dude, if you ever get exposed for that, you could just go, that's AI, dude. Somebody's trying to do that.
Yeah,
Put that little Soro or it's like Soros thing on.
Oh, the
What's-
Sora.
You can just stand
yeah,
on
the
it and
AI
just be like,
watermark.
dude, that's way too big to be mine, dude. That's
It's
AI.
too big. It's too big.
Yeah, just like somebody walked up to you. Hey, is this yours?
AI's giving me a lot of credit here.
Like somebody walks up to you and goes, "Hey, is this yours?" No.
Yeah, it's gonna get real interesting. What? Who was it? Was it Nvidia that released their new like quantum capable
Yes.
like gaming PC?
Yes. It
Like
was.
they've already got like a chip for it, and they're like, oh yeah, here it is. And it's like hydrogen cooled. Like they have to keep a fucking freezer on it just for it to work.
And my
Yes.
PS4 is just sitting there like that meme where he's like, come on. Ain't got another round.
Tis but a scratch. My PS4, bless its heart, it still powers on, but it doesn't recognize that there's a controller hooked to it. So it's like I can plug it in via USB. Every controller in the house, it doesn't even recognize there's a controller tapped to it. It's like, I
Even
feel
with the
so
USB?
bad. Even with the USB. I even put it into like, because you can boot it up in safe mode and like clean the firmware, delete the cache and all kinds of stuff, like rebuild the database. And I was looking at it, I was like, all right, so how can I fix this? And it was like, just reboot it into safe mode, connect your controller via USB, and tap the PlayStation button. And it should reboot the controller and everything, and just, you'll be fine. Plugged it up, got it where it's flashing, press the PlayStation button. So plug it up USB, the controller flashes, click it, nothing. Tried every controller in the house, 4 controllers, none of them work. And I know that 2 of them are damn good controllers because they operate the other PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. And it's like, so I've never dropped it. It's never had any issue. I think it's just years of it getting hot, overheating. Some circuitry in there. It's just kind of come loose, and it can't tell that there's a controller on it. Upsetting too, because it upset the youngin'. She was wanting to play Minecraft so bad, and I was like, "Baby, I don't have a controller. You can't."
Is there just a world on there that she's been
There's
working
just a
on?
world on there with 4 million cows running around. It's a super flat with like a freaking block house on it and cows everywhere. And she's like, I want to play Minecraft. I'm like, you can't, baby.
Just show her to spawn the wither, dude, next time.
I did. I tried to, no, it was an iron golem. I spawned an iron golem. I said, go over and hit it. She hit it and went out through the sky. She's like,
I can't even play Minecraft now on my PS5.
wow, because of that Microsoft thing? That's so dumb.
I have went.
Well, having to sign into it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had it originally linked to my old Xbox account that got hacked, and I can't even access the email.
Yeah, mine, I don't understand why it does it, but it's like every time you boot Minecraft, you're signed out of that Microsoft
It's
account.
such a pain to get signed
And
back
it's like,
into.
yeah, bro, I've got probably 4 emails on which one's the right one.
Yeah.
Because I'll type one in that I think is the right one, get the code in my email and everything,
Oh.
sign in, it just says this account is already
My
registered.
security is terrible too. Or like for my password.
Eyeball.
No, don't even say it. They'll be able to sign into every account I got if they know it. It's just in the same
I
password.
almost exposed him. I was just taking a guess. It's still the same one. Dude, we were game sharing on that password on PS3.
For every single account I got, and I'm talking all my accounts ever, have the same exact password.
That's a long string of numbers at the end of that thing. I'm amazed you can remember that, though.
Yeah. Well, it's been the same for years.
Another funny thing is I just got to just looking around before I took the OFW PS3 into the living room. Got to looking around. I think I sent you a snap of it.
You did.
Where I found...
No, we were on the phone. You were trying to figure out something on your internet. He had found my old NBD Exotic account.
Yeah.
Is it still the same name?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's the one that got stolen from me back in the World at War days.
Isn't your
Hold on.
Hyper Leader account? Ain't that the Soggy Pringle now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Soggy Pringle.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because I
real quick.
remember when it first come out, I changed it to the Soggy, or just Soggy Pringle. And then we got the option to change it again. I was like, I'm going to put the Soggy Pringle. Make it more official. But yeah, man.
Little Balls
There it
3452.
I seen, yeah, there it is right there. That was the account that got taken from me back in the World at War days when I was naive. This guy was running around like floating on the map, and all his name was like changing colors and shit. And I was like, "Dang!" And he was like, "Yeah, just send me your account info." Send it to him. You have been disconnected from PlayStation. Sign it. Your password has been changed. Joined back on the different account. Tank Dempsey, I do believe.
Yeah.
Joined onto the game and look, and there's NBD Exotic just floating around the map. He'd stole my account and started modding on it. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like fucking 12.
Little
11,
Balls
11,
3452,
Little
dude.
Balls 3452.
That's
The-
the chips with the dip account. It still just had the same account for all those
And you
years.
still got the same avatar too.
Yes, you
Yeah.
have not changed the avatar. I'll see it. Well, on my
Rest in
friends
peace,
list.
Beagle Bella.
It's,
Big ol' Bella.
It's either on online on PS4 or online on PS5. That's the only time that it says anything.
Yeah, you're
On YouTube, like a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's always on YouTube. And I'm just sitting there like I look and it just says online. Yeah, he's watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there and I'm like, what the hell is Hagen doing?
He's probably not even at home. He's probably at work and the PlayStation just sitting on with the video paused.
I've been turning it off, but yeah, basically YouTube. And sometimes it should say probably playing DVD now, but that's about it.
I seen the PS4 icon playing DVD. I think,
The
no?
one of the
Probably both of them because they're both on.
when Battlefield 6 dropped, that Friday, what was it, like August the 10th or
Yeah, the 10th.
October the 10th? Sorry, I don't know why I said August. My mind's but when it first came out, I had just gotten off of work from working third shift up here at Little Debbie.
Yeah, I know. He called me that morning. He's like, I'm sitting in a queue of like 600,000 people.
Yeah, I got into a queue of like
Oh, were there
300
servers just like?
Yeah,
the
there was so many
servers are,
people.
like shitting themselves.
Oh, it was almost a Payday 3 experience. Oh no!
And I'm
They
in
come
a
real
party. I'm in a party with a buddy of mine. As he's trying to load in too, he gets put into a queue of like 800 and something thousand people, and I'm like, how many unemployed motherfuckers are there playing?
I don't think it was unemployed. I think it was just a bunch of freaking people that had taken the day off to
Yeah.
play Battlefield,
Yes.
which is just crazy to me. Because I was just at work on a roof, and Garrett's like, I can't even play the damn game.
Before I even did anything, I didn't boot multiplayer, no nothing. Campaign.
Yeah.
I started playing the campaign.
It's a fun game. It's got a lot of, the Omni movement that was in Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
It kind of capitalizes on that a little bit without being as ridiculous. Like, you can't slide cancel and you can't, like, bunny. I mean, you can bunny hop a little bit, but, the PC is where all those movement demons are, sliding around and jumping and doing all this bullshit. You can't do that on console as well. But it's got a little bit of that. You can go prone and, like,
I don't
lay
know
on your
that scuff
back
can
and
help
look.
you.
A lot of that movement's nice. And the vehicles are freaking vehicles this
I
time.
remember you played for years with no scuff, and I gave you that just garbage one. It wasn't really a garbage one, but it was one that I'd used on the PS5 for
I
years.
played on a stock controller.
And I was like,
For
Jesse,
years.
I wish I would have said this to you before. I was like, Jesse, if you use this controller, you're going to realize there's no going back once you start using it. And then you were literally like, DualSense. Admit that DualSense might be the greatest invention of PlayStation
I remember
history.
you handed me that freaking pizza sauce ridden orange scuff controller. And it was falling apart. You
Shit.
remember it? It was
Yes.
falling apart.
I'd been going hard on it
I
for
know,
years.
but the joysticks, they were broke in, so it's like they had no resistance left to them at all. the back bumpers were like creaking the plastic every time. So like it would sit there and like crack the controller as I was playing. The stick drift got so freaking bad, and I was like
99 dead zone on both.
Yeah, I had it like maxed out, and I still had to hold the sticks in the center to keep it from just turning my character.
I remember sending you that video because you didn't understand what I was talking about with like the USB interchangeable stick drift things, and I was like, Jesse, dude, just watch this video on this DualSense controller.
I watched that and bought the DualSense.
He was sitting there. I literally could hear him through the mic in the party chat, just like aghast, like flabbergasted, like. Holy shit.
It's the best controller I've ever played with. And I tried to play on a stock PS5 controller the other day.
Does Xbox and other controllers do the USB switch out now or no?
I don't know. I don't know if Xbox even has something to compete with the DualSense.
No,
Xbox
so PlayStation
still have to buy stuff.
So PlayStation just dominated.
With the controller, yes.
Xbox has not even come up with the ability to come up with stuff like what Sony has with the DualSense controller.
I think
it's hard to compete with those Japanese people out there.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy?
You just some of their stuff, some of Sony stuff, like the headset, the PlayStation 5 headsets. Oh my god, I love them.
I think
I still just got those like Astros.
There's a PS5 headset out now. It's the PS5 Elite. I hear that's a really good headset.
The way that you just said Elite took me back to the Advanced Warfare days.
Elite.
Modern Warfare 3.
No, Advanced Warfare.
Modern Warfare 3. The OG Modern Warfare 3. Back when they had like the backwards E, and it said Elite, and everybody used to make that the freaking emblem on Call of Duty. It would say Elite. Had like the skull in the middle of it. Golly, bum. I don't even know what that was. I guess it was like a club.
Do you remember back having a PS3 Black Ops 1 Ethernet cable just plugged into the back of the PS3?
No.
Dude,
I played on 25 megabits per second Wi-Fi.
And I was sitting there. Do you remember that whenever you test your connection? Mine would be like 72. I was supposed to be getting like 100 megabytes a second. It'd be like 72. And I'd be like, Jesse, dude, I'm pulling 72 megabytes a second.
I was lucky to get like 12.
Yeah.
That's why every time we would play a zombies game, I better hope that you got host. Because if I was going to get kicked.
Do you remember... Black Ops 1 was the only game, I think Black Ops 1 was before skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, it was all connection-based. Black Ops 2 was connection-based.
You could click select in the menu and do either like strict, which is like local only, or you could do like
strict
open.
is like low connection quality. Moderate is like, all right, you're probably going to be playing on 2 to 3 bars. You might occasionally pip up on 4.
And open means
And open is like you got good. But see, it confused me for the longest time because I thought that NAT type meant like if you had a firewall on your network or not.
Yeah.
Because like now when you go and you test your connection, if it's type 1, that means you're just playing on like public Wi-Fi. Type 2 means it's password protected, and then like type 3 is like you've got a freaking firewall. You can't even log in into the firewall first.
NASA Wi-Fi.
But Call of Duty's always like, oh no, it was just the connection. Like, I tried so hard to make sure mine said open. And I remember when we finally got 100 megabits per second, mine finally said open, and I could host lobbies.
I remember internet back in the day where you would go to download like a 25 megabyte DLC, and you would start it that night and hope it was ready to go the next day, and nothing went wrong.
Yeah, DLC would come on, it'd be like 12 gigs, and it was just like, I'd start it, and then we'd go to bed and wake up the next day hoping we got to play the map.
And then have you ever accidentally like click cancel or something on it and you're like, oh my God.
Or I would come in here in the middle of the night and like turn the TV off and stuff, like before I went to bed, and then get up the next day and come in and like press circle or like mess with my controller or just move it, and then go and it said, you have canceled. Motherfucker, you have canceled the download.
One of my buddies, he had an Xbox that he bricked by jumping on the table in 5 on an Xbox 360.
Yes. Back before they patched that window glitch.
Dude, he jumped on the table in 5, turned off his TV, and just left his Xbox running for like 2 weeks, and just got back on, and it was just frozen with like the zombies doing this, and then he tried to turn it off. It wouldn't even turn off. He was like, whoa. Just bricked his Xbox.
We had a freaking PS3.
It was a fat PS3.
I wish.
Compatible.
Have we ever told that story about that TV that we were just sitting here?
On this wall. Hagen had come over to spend the night.
Dude, and he sat there and watched me play like Keno standing in the fire trap. and then all of a sudden,
no, we were playing Origins.
yes,
We were playing Origins, and then what had happened? See, what had happened was
were we on split screen?
we were playing split screen on Origins, and then we went outside. It was like Super Bowl night or something, and like my parents had a fire going outside, and I think there was other people here. I don't remember.
There was a
But
whole
we were
bunch of
outside, and then we
people
come in and like watched the game. I come in here and played a little bit more, and then we just left it paused. And I think we were just sitting here just chit chatting in the middle of the night or trying to go to bed. And at the time, it was a plasma fill, had the glass tubes and stuff in the back,
Oh,
the
shit.
flat screen. I don't remember the brand of it.
I
But we were
remember
just
that
sitting
now.
here, and out of nowhere, we hear. And the smell that filled that room, it was like, dude, what is that smell? And we looked, and the image on the TV was just slowly fading out.
And then the smoke alarm went off.
The smoke alarm goes off. It had leaked all of that freaking gas from the TV.
called your dad in here, and he was like,
Yeah, we were sitting there pointing at the TV, and the image is still just dying. And it's just,
your dad just walked in and was like,
I'm in there in your old bedroom,
yeah.
sound asleep, and I get up because I have to pee, and Dad's standing in the doorway.
Hellfire, you were like 8 or 9.
Yeah,
God, that feels like a different life.
Dad was standing in the doorway. You were standing here, and then
that was that night where I leaned over. It just literally, I farted and it went. What did it not do?
And then Hagen, I think there was an air mattress on the wall or something right there. On that wall or right here on the floor.
Yeah, man.
There was that gaming chair.
Yeah.
Everybody had one of
And
those.
the J shape with the
Yeah.
speakers in the side of it. Hell
And-
yes.
I don't know if you were, I don't know where you were at. You were in here, but I don't know where at. But Dad was standing in the door. You were standing here. And I just walk out, I'm like,
Man.
what's going
Just
on?
had a chemical smell.
That
going
was
through
about this time of year, too, because it's for Christmas, I got a brand new TV.
And
For Christmas, I got a brand new TV. I'd go all the way to Christmas. I couldn't play games till Christmas.
and I'm standing there in the hallway like,
Yeah. I've still got that TV, too, that my dad bought me to replace that one. It's sitting in the closet in there. No remote, no nothing, but it still works. God.
the good days.
Oh, man.
I remember when I got my first PS3. And
Yeah, I remember it because we were fighting over the one we had.
yeah.
I wanted to
And-
play it, and he wanted to play it, and I wanted to play something different. He wanted to play something different.
Well, there
My
was
dad
one
finally said,
time,
"Fuck it! I'm getting him his own."
there was one time, you were at work, and I just got off of school.
If I was at work, we're in sophomore year by now.
I think it was either sophomore or junior. I don't remember.
At the Fazoli's.
Fazoli's. I
And
was just talking about that place the other day.
and
Have you went back since to the drive-thru?
No.
Dude,
you
they're AI.
had
They're AI in the fucking drive-thru.
the TV sitting on that brown
Yeah.
army box.
Yeah.
Had the TV sitting on that. Had the gaming chair sitting in front of it, all right here on this wall.
Yep.
And then the PlayStation sitting on that green army box that had your name on it.
Yep.
Oh, it had a whole bunch of bullshit in that thing. I don't.
That TV fell on me so many damn times. I had got like an old ammo crate that's 4 foot long by a couple feet tall. I didn't have an entertainment center or a shelf to put the TV on.
So he set it on that.
I turned
thing.
that sucker on its side. Now it's only about that, about a foot thick, and
No,
we set
it
my
was
TV
like
on
that.
top of it. And I can remember sitting there pushing my feet up against it, playing, resting, playing zombies with you. And something would happen, and I would shift, and the TV would fall on me, and I would have to catch it and keep running from zombies and push the TV back up and keep playing.
There was one time
Falling asleep to the. You'd wake up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and all you'd hear is.
Yeah, laying on my back in that gaming chair with my feet straight up in the air.
But I remember coming home from school. It was fifth grade or 4th or 5th grade, somewhere right in there. And I came home, came straight in here, got on the PlayStation. That's when you had your account, my account, on both systems.
Yeah.
And I came in here and started playing. You came home from work. It was at like 5 something. And you came home and you were like, fuck are you doing?
I was protective of that PlayStation.
He looked at me and said, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing in my room?
I just look at him and I go, I don't know. Playing games.
I was protective of that thing because I was so addicted. I was like, I don't want anybody touching this thing.
I even hate to admit this, but I remember raging so hard on like PS3 where I would throw my controller like at the wall, hard as I could.
And then I remember that I got mine, and there was one time that it was like 1:12 or 1 in the morning. I came in here and knocked on your door. Hey, can I play Black Ops 2? Because there was one copy.
Yeah, we only had one copy of Black Ops 2, and I think you and I were playing Black Ops 1. And I had to get the disc and give it to him. He wanted to play it like 1 in the morning. We were still just playing Kino or something, or Ascension.
And no, you had it in the PlayStation.
Oh, were we playing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your PlayStation and everything was off. You were getting in bed. I came in here and knocked on the door and said, hey. And you just came over there. It was pitch ass black dark. I could just see your silhouette. And you walked up and disappeared over behind the wall. And all I heard was and you came over and all I seen was your hand and a shiny disc and come out of the door. And I was like, thank you.
And I don't remember any of this.
And I just walked back in there, put it in my system and started playing.
I wonder, do you know like how now on PS5 it'll tell you how many hours total you've played on the game? If they had that during like the Black Ops 2 days, it would probably be ridiculous.
I would almost be ashamed to look at it.
I'm ashamed to look at
guarantee.
Black Ops 3 now.
Yeah.
That's probably
You've
my
got
top
double
play.
my time, I think, on that. You've got coming up on 2,000 hours, don't you?
If not more.
Because I'm just now cresting 970 something, 972, I think. And I'm level 500 in zombies. So you've probably got 1,800 hours easy.
I'm wondering what my GTA, because I deleted GTA 5, but I'm wondering what the hours would be on that. Because back whenever that
When
first came out.
you played that hard as hell when that game came out.
Whenever I was in work based, and I wouldn't have, and I worked at the GC, and I wouldn't have to work till like 3 or 5.
Yeah.
But I'd get out of school at like 11. I would play from like 11 to 3 almost every day. Like by the time I
you
got
were
to go to
playing
work.
that super hard, and I can remember that was around the time Black Ops 3, GTA 5, and all that was kind of still coming out and was still kind of new, and that's when I was still coming over and like staying 2 and 3 nights in a row, riding bikes through neighborhoods and getting chased down the street with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's when we were doing that. He did. He chased me damn near all the way to the Papa John's with a plastic lightsaber in his hand.
We would go behind.
It was freezing ass cold outside too.
We would go behind the Home Depot in Fort Oak, take one of their buggies, and just launch it down the hill off the side, and then some like random teenage employee would come out and be like, "What are y'all doing?"
Yeah.
I
call the
do
police.
remember there was one time I do remember we were taking you over to his house, and the stairwell going up into the living room and then going down in the basement.
Yep.
I remember you were standing at the top, or no, Fallon, your sister, was standing at the top of the stairs of the living room and picked up Batman and was holding him like a groundhog.
Yeah.
Said, "Hey, this is Batman." I was like, "Hey."
He has a mind like a steel trap.
And
I do not remember that.
And
I
I
don't
walked
either.
down the stairs. Mom's still sitting in the Nissan Cube, the toaster,
The microwave.
white toaster, out in
Wow.
the driveway. And
God.
I walked down the stairs. You said bye to Mom, whatever. Mom's sitting in the Nissan Cube on the phone, and I walked down the stairs into your basement where the TV's at and everything, and Jesse's. He's already laid up on that couch that was in there.
Heck yeah, man. That was
Up in the corner.
game room. That's where we were at.
Over in the corner with a TV stand and like a 32-inch monitor, computer monitor.
Yeah. Because we would play
On
together,
this-
and I would play on the little TV, and you would play on the big TV.
and it was sitting on this, and I just looked over at Jesse. He's just sitting there, just
Yeah, man.
playing. And then the next thing I know, here you come with like Chick-fil-A or some shit like that. Coming down the stairs, hand the sandwich to Jesse, and then picks up the controller and sits down and starts playing games.
Yeah.
Those were the times.
One of the most core memories I have is sitting on that couch, and the main menu of Black Ops 3 is sitting there where they got Sitting Bull sitting there, and he's just kind of like shimmying and looking at his pistols. I sat there for probably 20, 25 minutes while you were in the shower, like in the bathroom behind me. And I can hear the shower running, and that music's playing, and that guy's just sitting there, and the flames are going up that Black Ops 3 symbol, on that massive ass TV.
Do you remember how HD that shit looked whenever we were
Yes,
younger?
and I can just remember sitting there staring at that game going, like, I'm just watching the main menu.
Yeah.
And just blown away. Just, this is cool as fuck.
And then you go back to it now and you're like,
Yeah.
But still, even though nowadays you'll load up a new game like on a nice 4K monitor, like refurbished, it'll still hit me, and I'm like, this is crisp.
And Black Ops 3, it was just a different animal.
It won't. I tried it on the PS3. It won't even boot on the PS3.
I know, I was so upset. The first time I ever played Black Ops 3, it was on a PS3. Because that was before I got my PS4. You and Lavarius were already playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I spent my first full Fazoli's paycheck on a PS4. The very
Yeah.
first one. It come out to like $400, and it was like $378 and
you were
some
like, I'm
change
going
for the
broke
PS. I was like,
immediately.
I'm going to get the PS4.
With Black Ops 3.
Because my
on it.
dad, I was like, man, I want Black Ops 3. And my dad bought me the PS3 version and brought me the disc. He's like, here you go, buddy. Here you go. I was like, thanks. Booted it up. Can't play with y'all. It's a freaking terrible game. That was a money grab because the game wasn't even rendered. It looked like a PS2 game.
They put Horizon Drake on PS3 version too.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine. Did they get Chronicles too? Did the PS3 get Chronicles?
No, Zombie Chronicles.
No,
did
they
not
only
get
got
put
one
on the
DLC.
PS3.
They only got one DLC direct. The
Because
first one.
Zombie Chronicles for Black Ops 3 would have blown up the PS3. It would have blown it up.
Yeah.
Like, Black Ops 3's version of Origins would have just melted the motherboard in that thing. Yeah.
Hell.
Gaming. We have spent so much time.
Remember when we were just riding bikes through wherever we were over there in Fort Oglethorpe, and we just came out of the woods and just seen Lavarius' dad just
Yeah.
standing outside
In
watching,
all red.
watching like a football game.
Yeah.
And we were like, Lavarius' dad? And he was like, hey.
Some random house. It's not where they lived at all.
Yeah, he was
It was just there.
And we, technically, we weren't even supposed to be there either. We just showed up out of the woods. I don't know.
Your mom had been calling you.
Remember whenever we rode
like-
out through the woods too, and these people were arguing in their backyard about to get in a
Yes.
fight, and we were just like, and then they looked at us like, and we were like,
we're just in the woods,
we were just
riding
like,
around.
just
We
kept
did.
going.
We'd go out the end of his road and just go across the street. And we were like riding through the subdivisions and stuff, just ride around on the bikes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
His phone would be sitting there ringing. It's mom. We'd just keep riding. And then his mom would call me and I would answer. He's like, dude, don't pick it up. And I would answer the phone. Yeah. Where are y'all? I was just riding bikes. It's supper time. Get back here so we can eat. Okay. Just keep riding. Come back after dark. God.
The times, dude.
It feels like a different life. It gives me a headache to think about it. It's like, God,
Because nowadays,
we did all that.
dude, it's just nowadays months just feel like weeks.
Yeah.
I can't believe it just keeps speeding up even quicker
It's
and quicker
going by
and quicker.
so doggone fast.
I'm already 3 months
It's a weird
at work.
It's a weird like illusion though, because it's like, man, you sit there and you work a week. 2 weeks goes by and it's like, all right, so now I'm filling out my timesheet for the last 2 weeks. It's like, I don't remember what I did last week. These 2 weeks have been so freaking long. I just feel like these two weeks have equaled a month. And then it's like, that was 2 weeks. Gone. And it's like, my God, how can the week feel so long? But when it's over, it feels like, oh shit.
And the weekends just go by like,
Oh, I know.
Gone.
Today's already Sunday, and it's like, I don't feel like I've even come close to getting a good rest. Like, I'm not ready to go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
God.
Have you been having that too? Like where you're like, I'm gonna have one day where I get real good rest, but then you end up just having to do something like not even having to do it, but you just end up doing something every day, all day.
Every day. Or
just
I wind up staying up too late, and it's like, ugh.
And it seems like it never stops. And then like that one day where you're like, I'm gonna go to bed early, and you're like, really, should I even go to bed early? Because it's like I only live one.
Well, you're
time.
so mad that you don't have more time to yourself. You feel like I'm just gonna stay up and try to make the most out of just being at home and being awake and doing what I want to do. And then you just mad, so you wind up staying up too late.
Yeah.
It's just like there goes your sleep, and you wake up late the next day. I woke up 9 o'clock today, going, "Oh God, I feel like I wasted half the day."
I woke up pretty early.
That's
Like
the way
8:30.
that I feel when I work them 7 days a week.
Are you on night shift?
Yeah, he's what 10 to 6.
At least you get every Saturday off though.
Every other Saturday. I got to work 2 Saturdays.
Oh, because after the sun goes down, they're like, you come into work
Yeah.
at McKee.
With the way that it works up there, Saturday nights when third shift comes in,
Is whenever y'all restart the building back up.
we have to do a full plant startup.
Yeah.
After it's already been stripped and put back together.
Yeah. There was a week where I worked Saturday, Sunday, and Monday into Tuesday morning from Monday night, and then they completely shut down the whole entire plant, everything.
Proprietary information. Do not tell that story.
I'm not going to. But they shut down the whole plant,
Yeah.
and that was.
It was down for 2 or 3 days, though, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It was a ghost town.
Now
Wow.
there's little white security trucks just riding around
Oh
over
no,
there.
security once. Okay, so the way that works, Fridays.
I run through there whenever I have to work on Saturday in a FedEx truck, and like all the whole town looks like a ghost town, and like but everybody's in their like suits and ties and like Sunday dresses, but it's like their Saturday
Yeah.
dresses, and I'm just riding through there just in the damn house on wheels, and everybody's just looking like. And then I just
So-
pull one of these just to hopefully piss somebody off, or I just look at them and just go.
So the way that we do stuff up there is on Fridays. First shift once it comes out of Thursday night into Friday morning, when first shift comes in, they work until 3 or 2:30 to 3 o'clock. And they're tearing down lines for cleaning and for the week. For that week that we just ran. So, they're taking care of all of that and everything. Once it hits 3:30, everybody has to be off the property. Everybody. Including security.
Early dusk Friday night to sundown Saturday.
Yes. And
All week their pickup window opens at 6 and closes at 8, but on Friday it opens at 1 and closes at 3.
Yep. And
It's weird to have a company that freaking big that operates
Billions of
on
dollars.
a religious schedule like that.
Billions of dollars made off of cake.
so,
They own that whole college too.
57 ingredients to make a brownie.
Dude, there ain't no telling what's in there.
technically it's not 57, it's actually 61.
To make a brownie. I can go buy a box of brownie mix and it takes 2 eggs and half a cup of milk. Uh-oh. Hang on.
He's probably
pause it?
calling
Yeah.
the...
I gotta pee.
We've returned.
So the Jews.
Jews. I hit that same nail on the head for the 100th time.
Oh my goodness.
I have actually been really disconnected from recent events because Elon Musk has a problem with my X account.
What happened?
I've been signed out. I had to do a CAPTCHA to make sure that I was human. And then I got signed out again for like bot activities. Your account has been flagged for bot activities.
Is it just because we just send each other?
And it's because I don't like things. All I do is scroll Occasionally, I'll like comment on something or tag you in something. I have all of my followers. Of the 14 followers that I have, one of them is real. It's you.
Yeah.
So I have 13 bots following my account. I follow like 3 people, which is like me, one meme account, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. So it's like I don't have anything on my account. So it's like anytime I go to like actually interact with a post, it signs me out, says that I have to sign back in. I have to do a CAPTCHA. So I have not been on X all week. I don't know what's going on in the world.
Not much has changed.
I don't deal with that.
Oh, well, that's the only way that it's kind of like the radio for me. It's like, okay, what's going on in the world? Okay, that's enough, and I just put it back down.
It's basically just our newspaper.
Yeah, except mine is far too political. I take that back. It was far too political. Now it's nothing but gaming stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing but gaming stuff. I'm like, that I can deal with.
Mine takes it'll go half, it'll be like a quarter political, like all my normal stuff, but especially like now it'll just be like all college football stuff. Just
I get a lot of college football stuff because when I go to the For You or like following,
I tag you in a lot of it just because
I just see your name and Tennessee. The whole feed is just full. I'm like, all right.
I'm like, dude, this is sick. I'm probably sitting there hammered, and I'm like, dude, Jesse would think this is sick. Let me tag you in this. Like those black uniforms, I was like, you're gonna think this is sick, dude. I gotta show you.
Yeah, I haven't signed back in yet, so I got to sign back in and do my CAPTCHA before Elon will let me back on. Part of being a hermit like that, man, you don't use the social media. You know, I'm not active. I'm not an active user. I'm more of like a passive user.
Did you listen to the newer cast I sent you with Jones and Tucker?
Yeah, I actually had that one playing in my ears.
He was
while I
talking
working the other
about
day.
like the cult. They're trying to map out the DMT realm.
I'm not liking this new thing he's saying called the Podesta plan. I don't like any of that.
And the way he was talking was, I was just waiting for him to talk about like them mapping out the DMT realm and all that stuff. And
No,
I
they're
was like,
trying. I don't think they ever will. I mean, they've got them on those slow, like, what do they call them? Intravenous drops.
Like
where it's
drips.
They just keep them in there for like 2 hours.
And they're talking to these entities and all this stuff.
It's spooky shit.
That Podesta plan, that is weird. And now it's like all happening. They were supposed to roll it out back in 2020 if he were to have won back then.
Trying to shove the United States into a civil war.
They've been trying
Podesta
that shit
plan.
for years. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, it's bring out the knives to cut and divide. Mm-hmm. There's a song like that. I think it's called "Knives" by
Cut and Divide.
Oh, I had the brain fart, but I just figured something out. Guess who's going to run for a 2028 presidential shit?
Hopefully Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Nope.
Gavin Newsom.
Nope.
Who?
Kamala fucking Harris.
again. They're not going to push that card again.
They're going to push that damn card again, and the Republicans are fucking laughing.
I don't know what they're going to do either.
I don't know. They failed with that card last time, and she's like been taken off from being like the poster child.
Yeah, usually if you lose an election, they like take you out of the spotlight for a while because they're like, everybody hates you.
I've not seen anything on her in ages, like ever since the election.
If I was her, I'd just take the money and just disappear.
Yeah, just go.
With everything that is, there's so many.
She's a puppet anyway.
Bingo. There's so many. I've read 500,000 different articles on this new thing or the new grand ballroom that Trump's putting on the White House.
Oh yeah, he's tearing down the White House to put in a new ballroom.
They questioned J.D. Vance on it, and it was a liberal reporter, and the reporter asked him, "How do you feel about Trump tearing down a piece of history?"
Garrett, I think we're a lot farther past that on the cast where it's not liberal or Democrat or Republican versus Democrat anymore. It's us versus them.
Well, we've kind of boiled down into the conversation of good and evil.
Yeah.
Political party, it's all the same. Both sides are exactly the same. It's all part of the
They
same
keep
swamp.
shooting down the Epstein files release too, and that's the Republicans shooting it down.
They're
It's
all
like,
on the same side with the illusion of conflict and the illusion of different beliefs and
they
morals.
want us just divided, no matter what way they can do it. They want us just arguing with each other, divided.
Well, I'm gonna put it this way: they're gonna have one good time trying to take my Honda 50 and my damn AR-15. They're gonna have one
Nah, they
hell of a
won't do
time
that.
because my damn 300-pound monkey ass gorilla ass gonna be riding down through the property going.
They're just gonna shut down the cities and stop all the food production and let us starve and start trying to figure it out by ourselves.
All they'd have to do is just shut down the trucking industry, and the whole fucking world stops.
And railroad. They have to shut down
Yeah.
the railroad too.
If they shut down railroad and trucking,
You shut down
It's
logistics, it's done. It's over. There's too many people here and too many people rely on.
I seen that meme
That
where,
industry.
where that one dude was like, remember the truck drivers were doing a protest in Canada during COVID?
Yeah.
And they were shutting down all their bank accounts and all that
Even
stuff.
people that donated from the United States, they
And
were.
some fucking retard went, why do we even need all these truckers anyway? I get all my stuff from the store. It's like, dude,
People are just so disconnected.
how do you think it fucking gets there?
Just the.
That's
the
some dude that
main-
works in like some office somewhere, has no, probably like our age, but just has no clue.
No clue how the world works.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even have an idea on how the world works. I'm just speculating.
I have a better idea of it now. Looking at it from my perspective, it's like, to be honest, it's way more simple than it's all cracked up to be.
I hear.
Oh yeah,
Because technically, we're just grunts that are moving one thing to another place.
that's because
but we
we're
get a
part
paycheck.
of the workforce. We're part of the people that keep these things running.
It seems pretty simple if you break it down.
So
It's
it's-
like, oh, my air conditioning breaks down. Let me call somebody. You come, fix it, and it's like good to go.
It's all right there.
It's a
And
like necessary services and shit.
And
And,
it's
then all
just-
these CEOs of these companies are fucking just so disconnected from everything. And my question is, why do they make everything like? Why does all these like brand new CEOs of these huge companies? Why do they always try to make everything just bland and like gray? We've talked about this before.
They're indoctrinated. They've come through a university that has indoctrinated them.
But
So-
they don't want nothing to have like any personality anymore.
Yeah, no flair.
Yeah, they're.
Like McDonald's used to have the huge place outside and the red roof that like caved off the side and the huge golden arches. Now you pull up to McDonald's, it's a gray square.
Just a corporate building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's almost the exact same up there at Little Debbie. Is it can, but the. Brain fart. Damn it.
I think a lot of it has to do with they're trying to, and this is a stretch, but you remember when gender neutral stuff started coming out,
Oh God.
Yeah.
like grays and blacks and like neutral colors that didn't have any gender. I think that's what they're trying to do with a lot of the corporate environments and places you go. Is they're trying to make them like sensory free, where it's like there's nothing in our building that's gonna
Do you know
just make the walls fucking gray, make the floor blue, make the ceiling white, and just get it the fuck over. That way these people stop bitching.
have you heard about that theory of like we technically might through evolution turn into like the gray aliens? Like
I've seen that, like
no reproduction parts, huge
sexless,
heads. Yeah.
intelligent beings. Intelligent.
With no personality.
The IQ of 9.
It just makes me laugh so hard too. If I really think about it in like the most simple terms, to the big billion-dollar corporation of FedEx, I'm not Hagen McKinney, right? I'm 8490088. That's my number, and I'm not Hagen McKinney. I'm
When they go to look you up in the
8490088.
Exact
system,
same-
what's your ID number?
8490088. That's who I am in there to that gigantic
To them,
corporation.
you're just a number.
Same
You're
to
just
me.
somebody out there with legs.
That is
doing the
sickening to
physical-
even think
Oh.
about, dude. I'm sure at McKee, you're just a number in their system, dude. Just like me at fucking FedEx.
Yeah.
They've got a
I'm-
hire date and a termination button. That's all they've got. They don't care who you are, what you're about, what your life is, nothing. They don't care.
So
All-
technically, they could just be up there just going, dude, 8490088's a beast, man. He's doing great.
Look at all the deliveries this number got us. Look at all the money this number got us. Look at this. Look, our returns are great because these guys are actually out here doing their job. Oh, look at that. Our returns are down. Okay, we're going to have to fire 20,000 guys to make that money back.
You see what Amazon's doing?
Yes.
Laying
all
off-
of that got leaked.
Laying off like what 600,000
It went.
employees.
Yeah, originally, it was leaked to be 200,000. Now it's 600,000.
It had to have got leaked because remember I was telling you we're about to take a bunch of Amazon stuff on. Remember I was telling you that, and we're taking on a ton of Amazon stuff, and I wonder if it was because behind the scenes Amazon was like we're about to lay waste.
I do want to apologize for something. I'm sorry for
They're like we'll just give it to FedEx and shit.
I'm sorry for pushing so many packages on you full of Debbie's. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Mostly it's y'all's tractor trailer people that I see all day going in and out of that place
Dude,
all day long.
When I was in orientation, doing my orientation stuff for being hired in and being a part of the company, there in the transportation yard where when you drive past the building and see all the tractor trailers up against the building, if you look up beside where that just fully enclosed building is at, off sitting on the ground right there is 2 massive rows of just tractors.
The most hilarious part about logistics from being working in it for half a decade now, basically the entire time, it's just a 3-ring circus where there's 11 holes, you got 10 fingers, and the whole time you're trying to stop all the fucking water from that's basically all logistics is. It's just I guarantee you over there where all y'all's trucks are, there's somebody in there just like God, just because there's so many orders that are coming in, and you're just like, dude, there's 11 holes, and you're just like,
Occasionally having to stuff your nose in one.
yeah.
We, in just a week, say Monday through Thursday.
They try to make it look so professional too, and it is not.
We just in 1 week, Monday through Thursday, or Sunday through Thursday, we ship out enough product, fully made cakes, out the door, on the trailers, and gone.
What about all those? Y'all ship all the Drake's ones up north, right? And out west.
Drake's, Sunbelt.
We ship everything.
Are they called
Drake's-
Little Debbie's up north, or are they called Drake's?
So,
Like how Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are different.
We bought Drake's. They were their own standalone company. We bought them. Said, hey, we're
With the
buying
Pelican
you
on
out with all of the recipes, everything. We bought them.
They give away a ton of them too. A ton of just
Don't we
Little
have
Debbie's
monopoly laws in place to stop companies from? Well, I guess if they're not technically changing the name.
No.
If
I
you're
think
just
I
gonna
know
let
how
them
they get
stay
around that.
Drake's.
I think I know how. Have you ever seen that gigantic map where it's like Coca-Cola? It's
Yeah.
a huge circle, but they have like a
And there's
million
like
different
five-
companies.
There's like 5 companies at the top.
No, there's like a million companies
oh,
all surrounded by
yeah, the
Coca-Cola.
Coke in the center, and it's just a spider web of stuff
Yeah.
around it. Yeah.
And so technically they aren't a monopoly because it's like a million different companies that what's it called? We were talking about that. Not talking about that specifically, but they're like a little there's a name for them. Whenever it ain't the actual company, but
Shell company.
shell companies.
Shell
for 'em.
company.
But I guess they ain't really like shell companies. They're just like, well, I guess they are shell companies of just the major company.
If you let them keep their proprietary name, their original name, and let them keep operating business
You're
the way
technically
they
not a
do,
monopoly.
but you're taking a percentage of their profit and sending it to you because now they're technically a finger of your business. I still feel like that's a loophole. It's got to be. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
hell, my company got bought out by a bigger HVAC company. We were allowed to keep our name. They bought us under a new LLC that they created that had the same initials as our company so that we could keep our name, keep our logo, and keep all that. But it's actually a different name. But we got to keep all of our logos and stuff like that. It could stay the same. And it's like, now all our jobs and stuff is coming from top down. This is jobs that we're just the bigger company now. We're
It's
the
like
same people.
BlackRock owns like
So-
$10 trillion in assets,
Yeah.
and it's like that's like half of our national debt is how much they own. But I guarantee you, if you looked at like the BlackRock circle, it's probably huge, but they probably got a million little fucking...
Weapons manufacturers, fucking real estate companies, lawyers' offices. They own so much shit.
The funniest part to me, too, about, like, the military-industrial complex is, like, whenever you're in high school, you got a little calculator that just says Texas Instruments on it.
Yeah.
And then you just look up Texas Instruments and you see what else they make.
These fuckers are making gyro stabilizers for Tomahawk missiles.
A Warthog.
Yeah.
They're like developing just kill machines.
Just like with GE when they
Yeah, GE makes the Gal cannon that was on the Warhawk, and they make washing machines.
Boeing, the airplane company, they make all the military stuff.
And it's like, God almighty.
It's the exact same with the Little Debbie name and the McKee name.
Oh yeah, they probably. Well, I don't know if they're probably not. I don't know. If I see an A10 Warthog with Little Debbie painted on the side of it, that might actually be pretty cool.
It might be pretty cool to see like an A10 Warthog, but you just see Texas, like the Texas
Instruments
logo
stamped into the side of it.
And then you just pull out your calculator and you're like,
This product has shown more than enough evidence to pass quality control. Got a little QC sticker on it. Yeah. They're just stamping it out, just making money. Just stamping them out, man. That's manufacturing in this country, has taken such a downward spiral into like, they used to make shit that everybody could use. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, we're going to keep just mass producing this shit from China and shipping it to you.
in Mexico.
And what we're actually going to do is focus on government contracts and military contracts. So that's where the real money is. And they're just mass producing their product, what they're known for, in China. And just distributing it to us while they are actually making all the stuff for the military. And it's like, why? Because all that shit's made in the U.S. I assume the majority of everything that's made for our military industrial complex is made in the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still have manufacturing, but it's all tailored to fighting, violence,
They
wars.
probably do that because they don't want other people knowing what we got.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
I wonder what they got.
state
like,
secrets.
Like at Boeing and Texas Instruments and all these like military industrial complex companies. You know that there's like a wing of like research where it's like you can't enter this building. You will be shot on sight if you try to get in because they're manufacturing some stuff that is like insane, dude.
Yeah, you have to have the top secret clearance stamped onto your top secret clearance just to get in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And yet they're still managing to lose information. There's still leaks. There's still people out there just leaking documents and selling information.
It's
Yeah.
close to McKee because you got to have a badge to get into the plant.
Yeah.
You got to have a badge to get in anywhere in the plant. And they can pull a record on that at a snap of a finger.
Yes,
Did you hear
dude.
about that Hamas operator that was like operating in like Indiana?
Yes.
He was like a live operative from the Hamas terrorist organization, just living in Indiana. And it's like, dude, I have to like give away my life just to get an entry key card to get into TVA so I can go fix your air
There's
conditioning.
a simple way to do this. Look, no, anybody listening, I would never do this or anything.
No shit.
Throw on a FedEx uniform. You can walk into any place in the entire United
If you just
States.
all you have to do is throw on a blue collar, doesn't matter, blue collar uniform and pick up a ladder.
Or you just throw on a high vis vest. You could walk in anywhere
Carry
in the
a
country.
clipboard. Throw a hard hat on. You can do anything. Anything. Just say you're here to fix
Because
something.
people are looking, they're going, that guy's important. Let him through.
Yeah. That blows me away.
You seen those dudes that get into those huge events? It'll be him and his buddy, and they'll have the two high vis vests on, and they're carrying a ladder, and they just walk
They
right,
walk right
through.
past security and say, "Oh, we're going back to this hallway back here into this room to go get this." Okay, all right, come on. All right. What? Anybody could do that.
And we are not condoning this at all.
We've seen it in plenty of movies. The world already knows you can do that. It's not like we're giving them new information. Hell, that's probably how they do it all over the place. I mean, look
Yeah.
at January 6th.
Dude, that got exploded.
Look at
dude.
January
How
6th.
many did they say? Over
fuck
200?
It was
January
over
6th.
200. This is January 6th. What year was that?
2020.
2020?
There was
when we
200
had that like staged insurrection of the White House and like people were trying to break, like they weren't trying to break in, people were waving them in.
Turns out there was 250
There was
plus.
100 federal employee agents for the Federal Bureau of Investigation
Sitting there going, let's go in there.
dressed
let's break
up
in the building.
just like the people part of the protest, inciting them
walked in.
to go in, break in. Just come on, let's go, trying to get people to go in there and like start causing chaos. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Oh my God, that makes my blood boil.
It's almost like a theater act that they're trying to do. And then
Every bit of this is a
then
show.
Then the mainstream media took that,
and ran with
and
it.
just went, whoa,
Ran
look
with
at this.
It's all a game show to them because, like we've been saying, they're disconnected.
I don't even think they're disconnected. I think they're all working together to just
Yeah.
stir this
They
shit up.
want the shit in the pot to be stirred.
And what did that do? That made people that still believe in the right versus left stuff fight with each other.
Yep.
That's all that did.
All it did. Create
Instead of
more
looking directly,
divide.
at all of them as them all in on it together, they were like, "Oh, well, look, we're just going to stir this up." The whole Greg Floyd thing was another
I tell you
thing
what
that they done to stir everything
blows
up.
me the fuck away though is we can sit here and with absolute 100% certainty, it's been proven factually that was staged. It was fake. 250 plus agents in the crowd, inciting violence, doing all this, doing that. And there are still people in the world that will say, no, that's wrong. That is conspiracy. That did not happen.
It's been proven.
It blows me away that people are still like, absolutely not. That is a conspiracy. You are, you're a Nazi, you're a MAGA, whatever. You're doing this, doing this. Like, we don't believe that happened at all. And it's like,
One I'm big on right now, Greg Reese talks about it a lot. The dude that left InfoWars
put that back up.
was the Trump.
Drink it. I don't
Trump's
care.
White House, but is working with Palantir, social credit score system, all that stuff. Just remember the vaccine. The only reason that a lot of the right wingers in this country took the vaccine was because of Operation Warp Speed. And did you see Trump took another booster the other day?
Oh.
He said, "I got another booster. Operation Warp Speed's great." I think because regularly, like red-blooded Americans, and they're usually right wing, right, would never accept a like social credit score system. Everybody needs to get a digital ID, all this stuff, right? They're doing it through Trump again, just like the vaccine, except for this time it's a social credit score system, digital ID through him, and he's gonna be like, "It's good, man," all that stuff, and he's gonna trick a bunch of people into falling right into the same trap that they fell in during COVID with the vaccine. And I'm like, I see it, I can see it.
It's right there.
I know exactly what they're doing because I seen it before with COVID.
Tell me y'all are two different parties. It's not the same thing. Y'all are going to the same vacation spots.
And the reason the government is shut down, did you know the first thing on the docket when they get back? They shut it down for a reason. Do you know the
He's
first?
fixing to enlighten me.
The Epstein files.
Of
Releasing them again.
course. I'm not enlightened at all.
It got shut down again. It got shut down again because of the whole Epstein thing, and they don't want to release it. It's unbelievable. And then, as soon as they go on recess and stuff like this, did you see like that 300 Congress people that were at the wall with the bra cups on their head praying? All of half of Congress, if not more. As soon as the government goes on shutdown or recess, they're all over there with their hand on the wall with the bra cups on their head, dude. And I'm just sitting here just looking at it like that meme with the soldier, with his helmet on sideways and there's destruction behind him, and he's just like,
That 1,000-yard stare.
yeah.
Yep.
I love how all of this is just going on, spiraling, and y'all are just talking about this, and I'm just staring over the land.
Well, I mean, obviously that is the route all Americans should be taking is you need to be able to find enjoyment by just looking out across the land. And that's what they want to try and take from you.
Well, they're not going. They're going to fail to take it away from me.
Garrett, you will own nothing and you will be happy.
You will eat bugs.
I will eat dirt.
That's what they want.
Sticks.
That's what they want.
That they literally say that in the World Economic Forum commercial.
But
And the dude in the commercial's like, yeah. And it just says you will own nothing and you will be happy. And Klaus Schwab straight up just looks like a Darth Vader type evil fucking person. Does he not in that suit?
with a pony mask
Dude,
on.
it's like a movie, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, it's ridiculous.
It's all a movie to them. It's all theater. It's all
With a
and
CPAP,
act.
with a CPAP maps on in the background. Terrain, pull up.
Why don't they just, dude? Why do they want to just have everybody under their thumb?
It's gonna fail.
I'm not gonna say they. I'm gonna say him.
The devil
The
that
devil.
they're fucking worshiping and doing like rituals with,
He
and
wants us all under his thumb. That's his entire thing. That's who he is.
It's not gonna work.
how have people not seen that, doc? Anybody that's like
Motherfucker.
not awake right now, please just watch the Bohemian Grove documentary with Alex Jones. Those are the most powerful people in the world: billionaires, trillionaires, politicians from all over the world. They fly into San Francisco, California, in the redwoods, and they do a ritual sacrifice in front of a owl god, Moloch the owl god.
But Hagen, they have come out and publicly stated that they don't do that anymore.
Bullshit! They did it last year,
They don't do that.
and they're going to do it
anymore.
again this year,
They don't do that.
dude. And did you hear Jones talking about it?
Dude.
Did you hear Jones talking about it? He was like, dude.
I don't think I got that far.
He thought he was. This is just on the Joe Rogan one, where he's like, he has like the camera like in his little fanny pack right here,
Yeah.
hidden, and he's like sitting here going, oh, like this is like a really cool ritual, you know, like sitting here like, oh, like this is like kind of just like something they do. He was sitting there just saying like, oh, this is a really cool ritual, and he's like, people are sitting there going like demonic, and somebody turns around and just goes, this is a really important ritual, and like is getting pissed at him because he's sitting there like, what the fuck.
I need to go back and watch some of that footage.
They
A lot of that is
Rogan
slipped my
deleted
memory.
that episode, by the way. 12:55 with
Why?
Jones and Eddie. I don't know. You can't find. I bet you can find it on BitChute, but you can't find it on YouTube or Spotify. Because I went to go listen to it again because it's one of the best casts I've ever heard. I go back to those old Jones ones from a couple years ago and listen to them because they're so good. And he deletes them. He's deleted both of them. He deleted 9/11 and 12:55 off of everything, which is sketchy to me.
Media team.
But I wonder if it's because Spotify's like, get rid of this.
Media team, pull this shit up.
Care. Spotify. Nuh-uh. That's the whole reason he's on Spotify. That's the whole reason they signed over that $200 million to him.
Look up Joe Rogan 12:55. You won't find it.
Jamie, pull this shit up.
That makes me a little weary.
And remember in that
Joe
same,
doesn't normally give in to that kind of stuff.
and then that same episode, Jones. I was sending you those clips while I was lifting the other day,
Yeah.
about a month ago, where he still has the clips on the JRE clips YouTube, but the whole episode's gone. Where Jones is talking about like. Jones was talking about like the DMT elves and stuff years ago, where he's like the people are getting the intravenous stuff, and then he even talked about the AI in that episode, where he's like, they want it to be a whole hive mind of everybody's brains all together. So not only can they start controlling what people think, but they can have future predicting power because the AI is in everybody and is going to control everything, and they won't have to do anything but.
They know what they're going to tell them to do and how things are going to go.
Yes.
I wonder if Joe even knows those episodes have been removed. I wonder if somebody's like went behind his back and he doesn't even know. Because, he don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
I wish I could see, dude.
I'm messaging Jamie right now.
If we ever make it to the JRE experience, dude, I'm gonna straight up ask him why 12:55 and 9/11 got deleted. As a legitimate free speech enthusiast.
Let's see. Oh, well, I don't even know. It'd take me forever to try and find Jamie on X.
I got him.
Do you have him? Mm-hmm. I don't have his fucking account on here.
Dead air.
Oh, well.
Jamie, pull this shit up.
This is the Holler. We're all dead air.
True.
But yeah, no, that's actually kind of weird that he would even remove stuff like, because, he's always struck me as type of person. He ain't going to give in to that. He don't care. He's going to say what he wants to. Ask the questions he wants to. Have the people on there that he wants to. Hell, did you see that one recently where he had those two scientists on there talking about climate change? It's like two, like, they sound English to me, but I'm terrible with accents and trying to judge where people are from.
He does that stuff that's like, you look at, he does that same stuff with you know like how Trump will say something like where you're like, hell yeah, do that, but then he'll do some other shit where you're like, Joe's done that with that Jones stuff, and I'm sitting there going, I usually love the stuff Joe does, but with the Alex Jones episodes, that's one thing where I'm like,
No.
But Tim Dillon is one of the only ones I know where he does not. Dude, he's one of the only people I see on that just does not care. He just lets it rip, just keeps letting it rip. He even had Marjorie Taylor Greene on the other day.
You think he'll wind up being the next Charlie Kirk?
Tim Dillon? No. He's way too wild to be Charlie Kirk. He dressed up as a rabbi Jew to intro his podcast.
I was going to say, do you think that like he's going to become so much of a troll that he's going to become a problem?
Possibly. Oh, you're talking about like him getting assassinated.
Yeah.
Did you see that where he dressed up with the hat and the rabbi, and he's sitting there just laying into him, going like, "Oh,
yeah." I seen the clip from that, and I went,
"Did I at you on that one he done the other day where we sent like another $40 billion to Israel, and he was like, "Oh, our whole country's getting fucked up, but let's go ahead and send $40 billion more over here to take care of them."
Yeah. Oh.
And he's dressed as a fucking rabbi, dude.
Yeah.
I
think somebody's going to have an issue with him. He's going to get taken out.
They probably do, but he is a wild ass. Look, he's gay. I don't care, but he's one of those dudes that's like so wild and doesn't care so much. Where he's just like, "What? I don't care."
What are you going to do?
Shut up, phone.
He was the one where he was talking about. He was like, this was like back right after COVID, like kind of like right in the middle of like the cancel culture stuff. And Tim Dillon was like, "Dude, I don't think," he was sitting there going like, "You know how these companies pay people and then all of a sudden they turn and shut up?" He was sitting there going, "I'm kind of so wild and crazy where it's like, I don't even think you could pay me enough money to sit here and keep my mouth shut because I can't put that filter on myself." He's basically saying that's just not me. Like, I can't do it.
Well, you kind of have to be. Because if you're going to be any type of influential figure and have it like a big following.
Well,
like
there's certain people that change once they get that humongous paycheck.
Yeah. There's people changing right now for that $7,000.
Yeah.
Israel will pay you. APAC. They'll pay you $7,000 to post pro-Israel stuff on
the only media. Foreign national lobby that doesn't have to
I need
claim that they're a foreign national. They're the only foreign lobby that doesn't have to register as a foreign lobby.
Oh, nice. Love that.
Weird.
Does it all come in one lump sum?
I can't believe you've seen that dude. I cannot believe you've seen that dude. Where you took a picture of that of the back of that dude's truck that's stuck in the straight up right wing propaganda, and I went, I can't believe those people actually exist.
Yeah, he is apparently. I seen a guy the other day. He had like Israel flags all over the back of his truck and like Trump flags all over the back. He is my president. Support Israel. All this stuff. And I went, whoa,
he's in.
That's why Netanyahu's over there saying, "I own the United States. I run that motherfucker."
Yeah. God. You remember whenever he was running for president and he was like, "We're going to end this Ukraine-Russia stuff and we're not going to do nothing about that. It's no more." And then now we're just giving Ukraine even more money. And then Trump came out the other day and said, "Oh, not only will Ukraine get all their land back, they might even get more." And I'm just like, "Oh, I thought you ran on."
Oh no, USAID's got to get over there, man.
America first. They got rid of that.
Allegedly. No, if they say they got rid of it, they didn't. They just put it on the black books. Allegedly. It's just not a public program anymore. They just the CIA will just eat it and say, "Okay, we'll put this on our black books and we'll just keep doing it. Tell the American people we're not doing it anymore." And we're all like, "Okay, hooray, we made progress." No, you didn't. The cabal is still out there just running the show.
It's all so clear to me. And I told 8 months ago, before Trump even became president, by the way, this was before the election last year. I told my boss, Robbie, he was talking about, "Oh yeah, they're going to release the Epstein files and all this stuff." And this was before Trump even won just right after he won the election. Wasn't even president yet. And I said, "I don't know about that because I was telling him about the whole Epstein was a Mossad agent, worked for Israel and all that stuff. And then after, and even now, I literally go up to him now and I just go, 'I told you so. They're not going to do it. Israel owns us, don't they?' And now, after that, him or his dad will not talk to me about politics anymore. Because I think they're just sitting there just going, like, because they've always been like kind of like how my dad's been, like vote right, red only, and all that stuff. And they're like, even though they know that what I'm telling them is the biggest truth they've ever heard, they're probably like, and my dad always tries to hit me with, why do you sound so liberal? And I'm like, I hate the liberals too. They are literally just all puppets of the same.
The entire system is the exact same machine.
I have to keep trying to bang that through, like, these boomers' heads, dude, about like, dude, it's not a Democrat or Republican things to say. It's the whole system. They're all together on it.
Think about it like this, Garrett. You got two conveyor belts. Okay? You're looking at two machines side by side. They look different.
One's running Swiss, one's running.
One's going one way, one's going. They got two different pies on them. They're going out the same door.
Or here's another example for you is, you know, like there's a puppeteer.
Yeah.
And so here's the Republican guy, here's the Democrat guy, but there's one dude like this. And
that's the way the whole system's
the American people.
And that does not surprise me.
But at the same time, they are molesting children, doing demonic rituals, just killing people all over the world, taking our tax dollars and just causing stupid ass wars. Just the most. It's only just the most demonic shit you've ever heard. Literally, is it not?
There has been a video circulating around where it's Trump speaking, obviously, and back behind him is a row of people. And there's a guy, he's a little chubby, and he's got a pin on his collar. It's a black pin with some type of weird symbol in it.
Oh yeah, demons love symbolism.
The symbol of Saturn, probably.
It's got nothing to do with none of that. And people have been saying that it's the actual leader of the United States.
It's probably just an agent, somebody, it's probably somebody from Mossad talking to him in his freaking ear. Yeah, you won't know who they are. You won't even know what they look like. I mean, they're just going to throw the symbolism out in front of you. And even if it doesn't have anything directly relating to either, the Bible or God or the devil, it's just going to be some type of symbolism.
But it all does.
Oh, it all does. But you have to dig deep if you want to find it, because it could be something.
That was all those videos. Whenever the whole Epstein stuff went down, I was freaking out about, like, they're not, holy shit, they're all in on it. Remember a couple months ago, and I was literally came on here and I was telling you, I was like, Jesse, holy shit.
Everybody's in on it.
Holy
Everybody's
shit.
a part of it.
And then that's whenever I started
Known.
getting into those videos of like that that dude was dropping those videos about like the esoteric knowledge and like where the 13 bloodlines and the symbols of Saturn,
old age esoteric hidden
and
knowledge.
the black cube. And it turns out for like the past 1800 years, the same cult has been running this thing the same exact ways for like 1800 years.
And we just don't know it, because by the time they make it to the TV, they've done changed their name. They've done, they're a different person now.
Like the Rockefellers, all those people.
Rothschilds,
like, yes.
everybody. It's all same shit. They locked it in their pocketbook years ago.
But now with the internet, dude, they would have never let the internet out, dude. If they would have known the beast it would have turned into today.
That was one of, I think, God's little tricks of saying, okay, you think you're going to get away with it? Watch this.
Back in like the early 2000s.
I'm going to make you think this is a good idea for you and your control and your game, but it's actually going to backfire on you at some point.
I guarantee you they were probably in the beginning like, we can control these people even more.
We can get information out to them so fast.
And now it's just
instant,
blown up in their face.
Blowing up, because now we get to see everything that they're doing.
Because I don't think they ever thought that solo content creators would be a thing. Like people that are in their house that have done research and been, they never thought this could have been.
I think they thought they already had the world under their control, and they're just like, okay, we're just going to let these people who live in their bubbles, we're just going to feed them this false information and what we want to happen in the world. But little did they know that we still have free will and common sense. It's still a thing.
Good is still a thing that will fight against evil. The Sith.
The dark side.
Yes. Dude, Klaus Schwab, dude. That dude just reminds me of Emperor Palpatine from fucking Star Wars.
Your feeble mind cannot comprehend the power of the dark side.
Order 66.
Dude, people that just sell their soul.
Yeah, all right. I don't know.
Have we ever even mentioned that?
It's such an incomprehensible subject to most people that it's hard to think about. It's like, how do you even talk about that? Like, how do you talk about that as if it's a factual? Like, how do you have a sentient, normal conversation with the majority of people on this, in this country? You can't have a normal sentient conversation with somebody about that's a demon.
Yeah.
Because they're going to say, you're fucking crazy. That stuff does not go on. That's just old stories. Nobody believes in that anymore.
I looked
As the person is sitting over in the corner going,
Yeah.
I was thinking about like past Thanksgivings you have with your family, about like how your political views have changed and stuff. It's like now there probably shouldn't even be a political talk, because I would literally just be like, dude, if you only knew how deep this shit actually goes with the demons.
Actual Bible playing out right in front
Like
of
somebody's literally just going to be like, dude, you see how good Donald Trump's doing and all this stuff? And I'm just going to go, well, let me just break down the 13 bloodlines and the esoteric knowledge that I have, and just let you know that these are all demons that you're looking up to.
You're
and going,
idolizing demons.
And they're basically just trying to manipulate you and thank you and divide everybody in the country. But
And they're just going to look at you like you're a kook.
they're going to go, that's not even political talk.
put him in an
Because
insane
technically,
asylum.
because technically that ain't even political talk. Like the stuff we talk about politics.
It's not political. It's
good versus evil.
I don't even know the word for it.
It's we basically just broke the game. Like you're not even supposed to. You're not even supposed to talk about that part of it. You're only supposed to be like, oh, he's doing
it's
this.
Got like bad juju and like, ooh, there's like,
I'm talking about like the whole. You're not even supposed to talk about that part of it, because look at the guy I voted for. He's doing great, and then it turns out he's just worshiping demons and molesting children.
All behind closed doors you don't know about.
Allegedly, if anything, he's trying to cover up the child molestation as much as he possibly can, from what I see. It's a fact.
Yeah, but if he wasn't, if anybody that had the ability to bring that stuff out wasn't trying to hide it, it'd already be out.
Dude,
We would already be talking about it. People would already be getting arrested.
there must be stuff in that whole information that they have hidden that is so crazy, where they think if this gets out where you are, there are going to be people with pitchforks and torches showing up to Washington, D.C. going, where are you? It's time for, literally like rolling out the gallows and stuff.
Time for you to hang.
It would expose the bloodlines.
Like that. And then, but I think they're scared that it would piss off so many people and like just hate them. So, like,
We're already pissed.
yeah, but I'm saying, I think at that point, it's kind of like, I think they think that people would just roll up.
Well, yeah, because you're going to have all of your moderate...
And go, wait, you run this, you're in Senate, you're in Congress, and we know for a fact that you were doing this weird ass shit.
Yeah,
They're
all
going to
of your
roll up and say,
moderates.
where are you?
All your moderates that are still part of the system, and fighting for blue or red, all your moderates are like fairly normal people, because let's face it, the majority of the people in the
Oh,
country
so
are
you're
normal.
saying it would just shatter the whole left
whole
versus
thing.
right.
The whole thing, everything, because there's
And everybody would probably
moderate
think like
left,
how we're thinking, right?
there's moderate left, there's moderate right that are like normal people. They have goodwill, they have good intentions, they're good people. They find out that stuff is going on. It doesn't matter what side you're on. That is wrong, and it's going to shatter the entire system.
I'm sorry to get sidetracked here off of this, but I'm just sitting here listening to all of this, staring at the lava lamp.
It's there for atmosphere.
I'm sitting here just mind and neutral, just listening, and I'm just sitting here just.
Hagen and I like to sit down in the holler and discuss the battle of God and Satan.
And I'm,
is going
and I'm
on every
just
day.
fine with that.
It's every day.
That's literally what it is.
And I'm just fine with that, because the one that's going to come out on top is going to be the Lord.
Oh, yeah, we've got a book that tells us that. But the problem is, it's going to get real fucking dark before that happens.
Yes.
And I just hope that's not in mine or my children or my grandchildren's lifetimes.
Dude, whenever they open up the government back again and they shoot down the Epstein files again, how can
they're going to shoot Tim Dillon and then they're going to pass it the next day.
Just all. But like, how can they look at a camera and after they shoot it down again?
I don't know.
They're going to get
I
torched
don't
on
know.
all social
They're
media.
going to burn Joe Rogan's podcast studio down and then pass it the next day, and everybody's going to be talking about that. There's going to be a massive event. Something's going to happen. That's probably what they're doing right now. They probably had to take a recess so they could go plan.
Set it
How do
up.
we distract everybody from? Okay, now we got us a plan. All right, government's back in session. Boom! Oh my God! Hey, pass it, get rid of it. That's all it is.
Protect Tim Dillon, dude.
That's all it is. Smoke and mirrors. Cause a distraction. Make everybody talk about that while we pass this under the rug.
And it's just like with all of this Charlie Kirk stuff.
That was the weirdest thing, dude.
So I read a few articles on that while I was at work. I was sitting in a break room at 3:30 in the morning. Yes, I work. I love third shift. I do, but sometimes I hate it. But I love it with a passion. Because I work when everybody else is asleep.
You were reading about Charlie Kirk.
I was reading about Charlie Kirk. The so-called shooter, Tyler.
That wasn't the fucking shoot.
He confessed in jail in a deposition. I'm surprised they even said that word correctly. Surprised they didn't stutter on it.
That's not the shooter.
And he said in a deposition, clear as day, I did not pull the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
They paid him a lump sum to act like the shooter.
That's the way they take care of business. Because the guy that was allegedly on the roof stripped down the rifle and put it in a backpack. And the rifle that they showed in the picture that said they shot Charlie Kirk with would not fit in a backpack of that size.
I was doing research on X at that time, you remember? And I was sitting there just scrolling. And then remember that plane? That I screen recorded my phone about the plane that went off the radar. And I was literally like, Jesse has to see this. I would click on the tweet of the plane and it would say, this post does not exist.
There was a plane that took off from a local airbase that went up to like 30,000 feet.
And disappeared.
And no, it went off for a sec and then came back and landed in the same place. One less passenger.
And then you go on Twitter
what the fuck?
And you go on Twitter that day, try to click on the article that or like click on the tweet and it would say this does not exist.
They
This
had
is-
like the
I screen
photo
recorded
of it,
it.
like there was a post of it, and he went to send it to me. And when he clicked on it, they were actively wiping that from X right in front of him.
So I literally went screen record and I went, Jesse, watch this. And I sent it to you. Whenever you send that video, how did you react whenever I sent it?
Well, I was like, I got to watch you. Like your menu went back up from your screen record, and then you clicked on it, and it disappeared right there in front of you. You can't find it now.
I have witnessed that.
Is that
happen
not
in front of me.
insane, dude?
Yeah, they actively were wiping that from the database. All evidence right there in front of us. Probably beyond anybody else's
If
control.
I wouldn't have screen recorded that, nobody would have believed me.
Yep, come back with one less passenger. They went up and they airdropped that motherfucker. They said, you better go.
It's probably elite.
He just probably
An elite soldier.
wingsuited the fuck
dropped
out
him.
of there, parachuted off somewhere, went and got in a private jet or a private
And
helicopter
shot
somewhere,
straight
and just-
back to Israel.
and went back over across seas. Gone.
What the fuck?
And then this guy that they, say, oh yeah, here he found his granddad's rifle from World War II, which was a black synthetic stock 30-06.
And Garrett can even have an opinion on that too. Could be because you told me that if you shoot a person with a 30-06, because remember the bullet never exited his body.
No,
and
the bullet never exited.
he told me a 30-06 would just go just straight through.
30-06 would completely tear everything in its path.
I seen something that said it literally turns bones to dust.
It just mutilates.
Now, a lot of it may factor into the type of round that was used.
I seen the whole thing about like his thing right here.
That-
And you know they brag about all the pagers, right? Israel does brags about the pagers that they used to blow up all those people. You think his little mic that he has right here, which is I've learned recently the way that it's designed, symbol of Saturn. And the dude that was sitting there that they said shot him with shot him with a gun. What if that was just like the trigger where he just went clicked it like a C4 and the thing just went.
Well, there's also another speculation.
And then they excavated the whole site and reconstructed did construction on the whole thing and got. Dude, if there's a federal investigation on an assassination, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to touch none of that.
You're not supposed to be any of that
No.
crime scene until the investigation's over.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also, from the videos that I have seen,
Did they find any gunpowder on the roof?
no,
I don't know.
about the Charlie Kirk assassination. One of Trump's bodyguards was back behind him. And he signaled to, I guess, Secret Service back up on the buildings, saying, hey, there's another shooter or another sniper up on the building, which was supposedly Tyler.
I didn't know anything.
They had that
about,
Ring doorbell footage about him running through
He
some
was-
neighborhood with it looked like a gun was in his pants or something.
He was
and it didn't even
running-
look like the dude.
He was supposedly running through the neighborhood.
This is exactly what they want. They want it so confusing that nobody knows what the fuck is happening.
Yes.
You don't want anybody to be able to point in one direction and concretely say, "Oh, look, this is actually look, there he goes." That right? They don't want anybody, so they're going to just feed.
It just made it a whole cluster.
Yep, that's the only way you're going to be able to disappear: smoke and mirrors. Throw a smoke grenade, put up a bunch of mirrors. Now it looks like you're running one way. This piece of footage makes it look like you're running another way. This gun looks different in this video than it does in that video. Which one's real?
And then after it, his wife is it seems like she's not even affected.
It's not even
by it.
affected. There's only so much that you can say, I'm just going to stand up and fight and, fight for my husband. This is terrible. No, that's typically going to take place about maybe 6 months after, because that's a pretty significant event in your life for your husband to just go right in front of your kids.
If that
It's gonna
happened to
take
you,
some time.
I would literally just be like, wow. I wouldn't even being there wouldn't even be nothing going on in my life for a while. I would just be like, dude,
you're going to shut down for a long time.
and then they'd try to come talk to you, and I'd just be like, no.
Yeah.
What?
And then, what was it, a week later, she's back on her interviews and she's running the company now.
It was the next day.
Was it the next day?
So there's a meme going around with Robert De Niro,
Yeah.
where he's sitting there in a wheelchair. He's got a blanket over top of his legs. He's got a veteran hat on. There's 2 FBI agents sitting on a bench, and he's sitting outside this nursing home or something. And the FBI agents are going, just tell us, everybody. Everybody's dead. And Robert just...
What's Robert De Niro have to do with any of that?
It's a meme. And he's just up above it says, when the party chat gets leaked. And Robert's just sitting there in a wheelchair, the last one alive of everybody. and he's just sitting there.
We'll fucking get there. Somebody's got to say something at some point.
Have you seen that one?
When does it break?
Have you seen that one where it's your buddy of multiple years
Finally turns.
finally turns and just goes, there's enough evidence. Move in. And you're just like,
We've got enough to arrest him now. Come on.
Yeah. There.
That's my shit.
Going back to the Charlie Kirk thing, if you're looking at him from the Secret Service agent that was on Trump's thing back behind him, there's another guy standing down back beside him in a white t-shirt and a ball cap.
I don't even think the Secret Service was there. I think that was just his own private security.
Well, it was a
Or
part of...
somebody else that got hired.
Yeah.
Because did you see the way that they moved after the shooting? It was just very uniform. They just kind of come in, and there was a couple there that probably weren't involved. They were like, "Oh God!" They're just running up to him, and then the rest were just calmly.
Then that one dude jumped
Clean
up
up
and
the
just
scene.
started grabbing the hats and throwing them into the crowd.
Yeah, just start cleaning the scene. Our show is over. That's
And then...
Garrett, man,
in front of us.
666 days after he started his podcast, that happened. Ain't that crazy? Is that not weird? The symbolism?
That is weird. But there was, if you look at, I've probably got it on my phone. I've got a couple videos of it on my phone. If you're watching him, what did Dad do?
Distraction! Squirrel!
ADHD. But the Secret Service guy, the guy in the white t-shirt, and then there's another guy standing up from the guy in the white t-shirt. He's in a green t-shirt, book bag on, ball cap, blue jeans, and you can just barely, and I mean barely, make it out. He's standing with a pistol underneath his arm, like this. And you can, once everything happens here on Charlie, you can see him pull it down and hide it.
I don't know. I feel like if he was shot from that close, people that were right there in the front row would have been like, "Oh my God, this guy just shot him right in front of us."
Let me see if I can find it.
I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's like, why speculate about who the shooter was and who's involved and who's in the video and all that? We know who done it. We know why they done it.
He's about to turn. Did you see all those text messages that Candace Owens released where he was like, I literally can't do this anymore. They're committing a genocide over there.
Yeah.
So, right there. You can see him pull it away.
Right there, watch the shooter. That's the shooter. Right there.
You see the glance of it?
You know how hard it would be to have a pistol under your arm and be looking away from the guy and hit him in the neck? Because he's not facing Charlie at all. He's looking the same way Charlie is and does this, and then... You know how hard that would be?
I don't think that's what it is. I swear.
You think that's planted evidence in the video to make people just look in different directions?
I have two theories that are on my head. It's either the it was either the mic that was a symbol of Saturn that Israel bragging about all these pagers, or it was a legitimate elite sniper that went on an airplane right after it got busted. The airplane went off. That weird shit that happened about them scrubbing it immediately. Those are the only two I could think as to possibly what could have happened. Either his mic exploded or it was a elite shooter. Because that dude that shot him, that they say shot him, I'm not buying that. They wanted it to be like the right wing hates, will like turn on trans people now and all that stuff. I think everybody is like, I don't know.
More division.
Yeah, exactly.
It just, I'm just blown away by that. Oh, let's just put this out here.
This has never happened before either. Like, people never got shot before like that.
We are living through some significant historical events. Unprecedented.
Like,
events.
at least once a month, something fucking insane happens, and everybody's like...
It's non-stop.
After COVID, it was like, holy shit.
Where it was like these once every 50-year events.
Once
like,
every 100-year events.
Now here we are. It's like every other month. Somebody's getting shot. Somebody's blowing up. There's buildings.
And I was talking to
the reincarnating battlefield.
I was talking to one of the people I work with about it too. I was like,
just in M1A rules.
It seems like after COVID, everybody just basically broke and was like, this is all bullshit.
Do I just need to go buy a Komatsu D355 dozer?
Kill dozer.
Yes.
Just go buy one.
COVID was really a big wake-up call for
metal
most.
plates and concrete on all the sides. Well, that dude, I love that story because they were fucking that dude over.
Dude, they fucked him over.
And he just went, you know what?
He basically said, fuck all of y'all, and destroyed.
I feel like that story would have been a lot better, though, had he not put that 50 cal in the back aiming to actually kill people. Had he just went and, just bulldozed buildings, that would have been a more of hell yeah.
I don't think he killed anybody, though, did he?
I don't know if he
did.
actually killed anybody. Did he actually end up winding getting a couple of officers
If
or
you
something?
do that,
killed
never
a
run
couple
into a building that has a
officers.
basement because you'll fall in and get stuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, look, you want to go out with a dozer and start knocking over buildings, you're going to have a lot more people say, hell yeah. But you go out there and drill a hole in the back of it, start firing your 50 at cops who are, let's face it, just doing their job trying to keep a bulldozer from going through the fuck. then it's a little bit different.
What do you get? He got the police station.
Yeah,
He
like a
got
couple
the
of houses, the
courthouse.
courthouse,
He
couple
got
of houses, the guys that
City
work.
Hall.
Yeah, City Hall.
And then you got the
So-
mayor, the former mayor's house just got obliterated.
Yeah, he got the courthouse.
And the business that was in competition with him, but was also in the pocket of
Yup.
all the governor. He went and just destroyed their whole facility.
Hagen, quit fucking interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
You fucker. But going back to that, he got all kinds of stuff because the city basically said,
Yeah, and he was getting shafted.
and he sold everything.
Well, you have to finance a bulldozer that big.
That's what happens when you
Oh,
piss off a white
that-
dude enough. That's what
Yeah.
happens.
That brings up another thing. When Whistling Diesel got his dozer,
I don't know who Whistling Diesel is.
He does all these
He's
videos on
the-
YouTube.
he's the fucking kid that took
A Tesla
a
truck
Tesla.
and done versus an F-150, and he
Yep.
put them both through hell.
He took a Tesla and an F-150, put them through mortal fucking hell.
Turns out a Tesla's garbage.
You're looking at a guy that lives under a rock. I have no idea who Whistling
It's just on YouTube. It could show up in
Yeah.
your algorithm at any time.
Okay, it probably will now that we've talked about it.
But he went and bought a Komatsu 355 or D355 dozer. Identical. It was the sister dozer of the dozer that
The Killdozer.
Yeah, the Killdozer. It was the sister of it. And Whistling Diesel put armor plating on it. He took it was like an inch.
Oh, is this just like for satire? Like he just did it just to do it?
Probably, but that would be hilarious to do
But
if you
what
had the
he
money
did-
and then like wink at the camera at the end.
What he did,
That's hilarious if you do that for real.
what he did is he took it to the town where Killdozer went through.
Oh my god!
He put it on a lowboy and took it to the town. The cops pulled him over and said,
I gotta see this video.
and legit said, we got calls about another Killdozer being unloaded off of a flatbed or off of a lowboy and was going to be driven through town. Going back to the original Killdozer story, the dozer tracks were in the pavement when he did all of this for 12 years before it got repaved. For
Nice.
12 years.
Wow.
The
I'll be
dozer
dead
tracks. serious
serious with you. If somebody were to do that nowadays, you would have so many people come outside like a damn college football game and be like, "Let's go!"
It would be on people's Snapchat stories, Instagram,
And you'd have
reels.
people cheering like, "Knock that shit to fuck City Hall!"
Yeah, going through the government buildings.
And people would
Let
be
me see if I can
cheering
find it.
at that point. They'd be going, "Let's go, dude!" And everybody would be like, "What?" All the cops and the city workers, would be like, "What the hell? What did we do?" He's like, "It looks like you fucked somebody else over too
Yeah,
much."
somebody was getting
Let's
shafted.
go. It's the most, honestly, that's the most American 1776 thing you can do. The damn local city government fucks you over. You're like, okay.
So,
You just have while you're welding on the pieces to your Killdozer, you just have a huge portrait of George Washington just over there on like the side of your warehouse, and you're just like, yeah.
so this is on Whistling Diesel's
So that's him actually doing it.
on Whistling Diesel's YouTube channel.
The sheriff in Granby says that Meyer was behind the wheel during a 90-man rampage in that 45 bulldozer.
90 minutes. Just show me the dozer. I know all the headlines and stuff. I guess it like.
Shout
actually-
out to the Killdozer dude. That dude was a beast. He was, dude.
Is it even in
That's a hell of a story.
That's somebody just going, dude.
Fuck you.
Oh, here's the
Just
interview that
last
he had
time,
with
like
the cops.
that's literally somebody for the last time just going, okay.
Here's the interview that he had with the cops.
You know, they gotta be so status. Oh my
You
gosh.
got him blocked in. They're like, wow.
Filming a video and kind of interviewing people, just getting stories. So it's identical to the one that is the Killdozer.
Is it modeled to look like Hemeyer?
No. It's that before it had the armor.
But it's on a trailer.
Right. Yeah, we're not unloading or anything.
That was our primary concern.
Right.
I had the understanding that you were going to drive a model Killdozer through town.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, no.
And so I was like, well, heavy equipment is allowed on the highway.
Right.
So I was like, as long as he's as far right over as he can be, I was like, he's not breaking any laws.
You're allowed to drive heavy equipment on the roads here?
Within reason.
Okay.
Within reason. Within reason, yeah.
Grooves from his tracks lasted almost a decade. Gravy PD wasn't even a thing back then.
Really?
It was just the sheriff's office.
Oh, okay.
Having grown up with
Wow.
that, he's
I love those
but
memes
the older I get,
of that dude's face because they still have pictures of him, and it's just like the red eye meme. It's just like the lasers. Yeah.
Huh.
So
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Here's
So
the-
much hilarious
there
shit.
it is.
There it is. Running over cars and shit with it.
We're gonna do a tug of war.
Wow.
Tank versus Killdozer.
Beast.
The biggest fuck you.
Dude, all you would have to do on on a new modern Killdozer is just drive down. This is all alleged. I would never do this, but just drive down to the battlefield, just steal one of their huge cannons, and just put them on each side. Just have cannonballs in them ready to just light and shoot out. With like
Yeah, you could probably just about make homemade cannons these days.
like a chains and just cannonballs in them, and just blast them out the fucking side and through
Grape
somebody's
shot.
window. Yeah, grape shot with
Fill it up full of ball bearings.
yeah ball bearings and just chains, just all just in there.
yeah, let's go take out the city hall real quick. Grape shot. Boom.
Honestly, dude,
They
no,
probably just drone strike you these days.
looking back at the Killdozer guy, nobody would do that without being fucked with like so bad.
Yeah, like you have to have a serious amount. Like they're genuinely, blatantly trying.
Have you watched
to
the documentary?
ruin your life. Yes, I watched the whole.
Where
thing.
like he kept getting just
Yep. Over and over and over. Red tape here, red tape there.
and all he was
paperwork
trying to do
here.
was like run his mechanic shop.
Yeah, muffler shop.
It was
Yeah.
a muffler shop that he was trying to run, and the concrete company came in and said, "Nope, fuck you."
They like moved it. They like built a new road, right, and like moved his company way off the side.
Completely encompassed his building and everything. Like
They
you
tried
couldn't
to,
reach
like-
it from the road.
And that was the other company he was in competition with, like
Yep.
lobbying the local government, like, oh, well, dude, let's cut this guy off.
Yep. Just so we can start signing a check to you every month for letting us do this. Thanks.
Little Dave, I just want to make this known. I do not represent none of this. Nor condone.
The house on wheels would honestly be a beast of a weapon.
That's a little truck.
If you put,
truck.
if you put,
Is that the one that has the mileage meter down at the wheel?
no, the other one, now that's a damn piece of steel, dude. The new Fords are just pieces of aluminum. Those older trucks are steel, and they're diesel, and they go about top speed about 45.
Hell yeah.
You can just hear him taking off. Just,
You can weigh that sucker down with the armor plate and no, it probably won't go anywhere.
Yeah. Just don't be parked on like a hill like this and
Yeah.
try to take off, because all you'll be able to do is just throw it in reverse.
The final battering ram, you got to go down the hill.
Yeah.
Just put it in neutral, just roll it off. Let gravity do the work
Just
for
bailing out of a vehicle. Dude, that happened to fucking somebody on Streamline. He was telling him that his parking brake, he was driving a 5-speed, and he was like, dude, my parking brake is messed up. And then, so he was having to put it in gear every time. Eventually, it just let go and just slammed into somebody's side of their house, dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it just blasted right into their garage.
so I got a little bit of information.
And then I've sent you those videos where the multiple trucks have just burned down.
I got a little bit of information about my old job.
What about it?
So, after I left down at the county, they bumped everybody's pay up
Nice.
to $21 an hour.
Nice.
When I worked there was in between 20 to 25 people there. Guess how many fucking people are there now? 8.
Well, that's why everybody's pay went up.
That
Everybody
happened to-
left and they had all that money left
That
over.
happened at your company. Everybody
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. Well, we all got pay raises and then the people left. Because they were like, oh my God, that's really all you're giving us? Okay, fuck you. Here I was with the smallest raise out of all of them. I'm still fucking here.
Speaking of people, well, the line of work I'm in, it's a rotating door, dude. There's new people all the time.
Every 2
day.
weeks, you got a new face coming in.
Sometimes people just, you see it a lot over there where somebody will just be like, I'm fucking done with it. They'll bring their truck back and it'll just still, they've ran like 4 or 5 stops and they're just like, yep, I ain't doing it. And they'll just bring the truck back. It'll just be packed full still.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Somebody pull back in with a full fucking truck.
And then they just go, yeah, I'm done with it, man. Just letting you know. See you later.
Oh, well, at least finish the damn day out.
No, don't even do that, dude. Some of these people, FedEx kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, you are helping the other people that have to go finish your stuff because the company's going to have to pay them way extra to go finish out. After they run their whole day,
So
they're going to...
essentially giving somebody overtime.
You're giving somebody a... Like, that's basically why... Like that day that Mark quit... They called me that day because he was at the terminal that morning. He was like, his shit was just packed out, blown out the back, and I was off. Yeah. And then he quit that day, told the boss, fuck you, dude. All that shit, like just cussed out Robbie and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They called me, hey man, we'll pay you $400 to come in and run this route. I'll be there. Showed up with a smile on my face. $400. I'm like, I'll do it. Got done at like 4.
Heck yeah. Still, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Still, that's gotta
for,
suck.
hey, not for the person they always call.
Yeah.
In case of, but see, that's me over there at FedEx. Is break glass in case of emergency. But every time they have to break that glass, I go, how much extra are you going to pay me?
Yeah.
I can't be working for free.
What's the incentive here?
Exactly. Hey, it's like that meme whenever they were asking Drake if he was going to perform for free for like one of like these other musicians because he was going to be on a show.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there hammered on at some bar just going, you think I'm performing for free? You think I'm performing for free? And I'm like, same.
No kidding.
Can't be out here working for free, dude. You got to be asking them, hey, I ain't having it for free. What else you got me?
Fat bitch got to make money.
Hilarious.
I'm stuck on Monday through Friday. Same fucking hourly rate.
I'm
If I'm
stuck
not
on
there.
85 hours a motherfucking day. You got soft hands, boy. You got
hand, boy.
85 hours a motherfucking day.
I don't even. Yeah, what I do is not really work. It's just bullshit.
No,
Sometimes
it ain't.
it's hard.
You're keeping that damn air conditioning and heat on, dude. It's needed.
Well, I'm tired of doing it.
Yeah, I'm tired of doing it.
I don't want to work at McKee.
Why?
Just, not for me, Bubba. Plant life, not for me.
Just go work.
It's not technically plant life.
Just go work at a bank, scope it out. We'll fucking co-rob it. Payday 2
Payday
style.
2.
Dude, Payday 2 has literally fucked my head up so much. Every time I have to deliver to a bank and they have their safe opened in the corner, I'm like...
Just looking in it. Oh, it's right there. All I have to do is hide behind this fire extinguisher on the wall. And just
As long as my
hide
head-
my head.
Yeah, your whole body's sticking out on both sides, but as long as your head's hidden...
Hide my head. Just open the cabinet and stand behind it. Sweet.
I wonder if those people that work in the bank literally notice me going... Looking at the open
They
safe.
probably see that all the time. People come in, see the vault open. It's right there.
The little part in your brain, in everybody's brain,
Yeah.
that's just
That
like...
impulse control has to like get on steroids in that moment.
You
Just,
you go straight back to like lizard monkey brain, just...
yeah, it's right there. There's that stuff that we're supposed to love so much, and there's a lot of it.
And the people that work at the bank are like,
Yeah,
we're all such
go shut that
idiots.
fucking door before that monkey gets in there. He's got a FedEx uniform on there. He's gonna be jumping around on that cash in a minute.
I'm just sitting there with duffel bags. You're sitting up,
Throwing on the blue latex gloves.
launching them.
Me upstairs trying to glitch through the wall so I can stand above the vault and watch you.
What a game. That honestly, top top 3 games I've ever played. That's one of them.
Payday.
I could never get the hang of it. I could never
It's a
get the
classic.
hang of it.
It's a classic. Built on the wrong fucking engine.
Yeah,
It was originally a racing game.
which is why you're all bouncy and shit.
Yep.
The character.
And then you can't fucking drive in the game. Like, it's crazy. The engine was made to drive cars, and you can't fucking drive in that thing.
dude. They make it so complicated for no reason.
What are they called?
That one heist where
The,
you still
the Zamborghinis?
the car shop.
Zambinos or whatever.
The
they're
car
called?
shop on what on like Death Wish or something, or like Death Sentence. If you don't haul ass as soon as that alarm goes off all the way to the thing, you won't make
And
it.
it better be a damn near perfect run. You better not hit a traffic cone, nothing, because you're going to be left for like 5 seconds
Yeah.
to get into the crate and out of the crate to the escape. It's got to be clean.
Y'all know way too much about that damn Payday game.
I know way too damn much about just about every game I've played.
Yeah. It's that.
Including
that's the-
Minecraft.
I've got
yeah.
a Rolodex in here that I just roll through. And,
That's just that like
remember this fucker?
that's just like that like obsessive part. Like if you really get obsessed with a game, you start watching YouTube videos on it and doing like that.
Yeah.
Basically like watching film on like a fucking game, going, okay, how can I become the absolute greatest of all time at this game?
I've always just let you bring me the YouTube videos. I've never went and like pulled up stuff on the games that I play. I always just figure it out on the fly.
Oh, I love YouTube's great for figuring out how to be like literally insane at anything. And not just video games, like anything.
Yeah.
YouTube's great for it.
Speaking of games, I had to look up a tutorial on Ready or Not.
Hello, this is Mr. Dalek JD here.
Mr. Wolf Waffles here.
Step 1.
I had to look up a tutorial for one of the missions on Ready or Not.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a fun game, but I hate that it was so short.
I'm not your mate, bitch. They're still better. No.
But just junk
Ooh,
it.
backwash.
Good Lord, quit causing shit.
Eat my ass.
Oh, God.
Tongue punch the fart box.
Oh, God.
What?
Hey. Everybody's going to shit when I take that Klein Tools mod box to work.
Oh, yeah, he got him a new fancy toolbox. It's like the, you know how like Milwaukee's got those,
The pack outs.
the pack outs, all the crates kind of snap in together. Yeah, Klein's got one now. He got him a nice one.
I know, he showed me pictures of it. That shit looks sick as fuck.
That's good stuff. That tool bag's nice too.
It just snaps right into the top of it.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
I'm going to take out... I've got...
I carry all my shit in a backpack that I got off of Temu.
Hey, do you want that Klein Tools bag back?
That's my bag. Yeah, I'd kind of like that bag.
Okay. It's in the bottom drawer of my toolbox right now. I had to mark out your phone number.
Oh, yeah. I've had to put my name and phone number on it because I kept leaving that fucker at job sites.
I'm just going to put somebody's phone number in a porta potty and just say call for a good time.
We used to do that. God.
Hey, my old number was when I was at Monroe. My old number was put on the wall, and I was getting phone calls from all kinds of people.
I got to pee. You want to keep going?
Where we at?
207.
That's a good time right there.
Wait.
Oh!